Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, snap.
boys and girls of all ages, your Southern California Rio rejects.
Yippity yip 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 yip. Yippity yay. Yippity yay yay yay. Yay. Skippity doo-rah. I wasn't here last week. You and Aaron.
I just monologued at poor Aaron, who's the best listener at the Rejects.
That's what happens with Aaron. On or off camera.
But it's also like I was the only one at Cinema, so he couldn't. Like, I felt so bad. I was like, let's cover CinemaCon, which was 4 days worth of stuff, and Aaron just.
Well, he's really good at asking questions.
He is. He's the most active listener I know.
He knows how to ask good questions, good follow-ups, and especially for. So I think with you guys as a pair.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm just self-conscious about monologuing because of how much it is what I do. So I try to curb it. So it was really ironic to be like, let's do a 3.5-hour stream where I just talk at you. But I think it turned out. I was proud of that episode.
I think anyone who does a stream with Coy needs to be prepared
For
to
a
be monologued at.
You know what's going to happen?
It will happen, and you have to prepare yourself.
Sometimes I'll notice. Sometimes I won't.
And then they'll be self-conscious when they're talking. I'm like, is he waiting to just monologue?
Is he listening to me at all?
Is he
Does he know he doesn't have to always talk? Does he know this is a 2-person show?
Do people want to hear me talk? Because I feel like the monologuing might be the best part of the show.
He called it my show once, and he'll never forget it because it offended the other person on the show, and he has ever since thought of that.
Dude, that's a deep cut into the
That's an
the
episode
archive.
2 reference.
Yeah.
That is a back in the day.
That's working our shit out on camera.
That is. That was a studio ago.
Well, guys, we have some trailers that we're going to catch up on today, and of course, whatever else you guys want to catch up on. Thank you guys for supporting Coy and Aaron and John last week. They did a spectacular job. Man, it was a really great stream, one of the best. And I was glad I got to just be a guest on the interwebs like all of you for it. And of course, we never end a stream without going through every single super chat or stream lab. And we have a hard out today, so we're going to be like quality efficient. I say that every time I'm here, and then somehow when I'm here, it's less efficient. When my whole personality around here is the efficient guy, and I'm not when I'm on the stream. So I'm excited to be here with all of you. And we put out a poll of which trailer to go with first because we have Coyote versus Acme, Spider-Noir villains reveal. Evil Dead Byrne, and then this Invincible versus Story trailer that came out. Now, on this poll, currently as it stands, I'll do a quick little refresher on our community page. And we see you super chats that came in early. Thank you so much. The top voted one is the one I have absolutely I have never seen a thing of this outside of like a second or two when people post clips or is inserted in something. Coyote versus Acme.
I haven't watched any footage. This will be my first footage. I've just heard about the underdogness of everyone fighting to get it brought back. Like, I know the context, but I don't know anything about the movie.
Well, the Coyote thing. What is that from? What is it?
Exactly. It's the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, see, I didn't grow up on Looney Tunes.
Oh.
Yeah,
so you don't know even the characters.
I don't even the only
So you don't know like Roadrunner and Coyote.
No, I know of he's trying to catch.
Yeah.
Let me try to
please
see what I know from not experiencing it. The Coyote's trying to catch the Roadrunner?
Yeah.
So is the Roadrunner not
You're doing great.
Yeah, I was ready for some big profound statement. He's like, so the Roadrunner, he's going to get caught by the Coyote?
My only Looney Tunes I watched was Space Jam.
Wow. That's such a part of my childhood. Like that's a big foundational.
Yeah.
Because that's like the 90s. I think of Looney Tunes as being like the cartoon.
Exactly.
Okay, so the
really
Roadrunner has lots of tactics, but mainly he's really fast.
Yeah.
But the Coyote has like grenades and lots of dynamite and can paint stuff. So like it's like a
I thought that was Tom and Jerry.
Similar tone.
I was about to say, like, the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote are kind of like a Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
It's just that, instead of domestic stuff, they're always like in the desert. And yeah, Coyote's always painting like a tunnel on the side of a cliff.
It gets hoodwinked.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good mic.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yeah.
Cut to the wide.
I realized that I explained this to Aaron and Andrew and Coy last week. The little pegs, those come out because they're adjustable. You'll have to use the knobs.
This is good.
You'll
good
have to
potting.
use the knobs on each joint.
Is this what the Roadrunner show is
Those
like?
are the wire covers.
Okay.
Things go awry. You're the Coyote.
Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
Yes.
Is Tom and Jerry Looney Tunes?
I think it's Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, that would track.
I didn't grow up on Hanna-Barbera either.
What did you watch as a youth?
I saw
Like, actually under
Pinky and the
7.
Brain.
Okay.
I saw
Also Warner Brothers.
Animaniacs,
Okay. Also WB. They live in the tower.
the X-Men show, Spider-Man,
So you're a Fox kid.
Batman.
Okay.
and Batman Beyond.
It's like 4 Warner Brothers shows. So
Yeah,
you watched
but I
the like
didn't.
the mainstream like superhero, but not the like OG legacy.
Yeah, because they were usually on a cable network out here. and
Yeah.
we didn't have cable; we just had the main channels.
Okay.
So the main channels didn't really run Looney Tunes or Hanna-Barbera.
I didn't get Cartoon Network till I was older, but I remember like Friends had it. So I think my context is from like
Yeah,
it was in the zeitgeist, so I would seek it when I was at friends' houses.
got it.
I like Taz. I loved Tasmanian Devil.
Okay.
He's the devil spins around.
Yeah.
Every elementary school coach's favorite.
Oh yeah, because we were all
cartoon
little
character.
devils.
So here-
Martian Manhunter. Not Martian Manhunter.
Marvin the
Martian.
Manhunter.
I want that collaboration.
Do
'cause
it.
Martian
man,
Manhunter pretending to be Marvin.
I
the
was
Hunter.
about
Yes,
to. That would be
transforms
iconic.
James Gunn, make it happen. So you know the characters like
Oh,
Bugs
Roger
Bunny.
Rabbit. As someone just pointed out, Rin. I watched Roger Rabbit the movie when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because then you have
The
you
lighting
have,
is making the boys look like vampires.
Yeah, we're very.
I am actively at this moment working on making. I had to change all the things last week because your complexions are all different. So, and we're also figuring out
This
what's
is
the
the
most
skin of a
flattering
killer
way to-
rejects.
Yeah, get a good look. Let me see if I can put a star filter on you.
Oh man, I went to BookCon
Yeah.
and
why I wasn't here last
There
week.
was they have like it's massive. It's freaking massive.
I heard people were
5
like-
floors of craziness.
Yeah, people were bailing and like I can't handle the amount of people.
Oh
and-
yeah, it was totally disorganized. It was a complete mess. But right when I walked in, the only merch that I saw that I was like, I have to buy it, and it was the first thing I saw. And after walking 5 floors, I went right back, and I was like, it's the only thing I want. It was a tote bag of Robert Pattinson as Edward, and it says, it just fucking kept cracking me up the entire time. I'm like, what a brilliant bag! What a brilliant tote bag! It's a bag that says, "This is the bag of a killer." I was like, it's just the funniest.
You have to buy that.
funniest bag.
That's
I've
such a good
seen.
bag.
It's such a good tote bag.
Oh, that's so funny.
Only thing I bought. I was so excited. I couldn't stop talking about it. I did a video of me buying it.
I went to WonderCon 3 years ago, and I never buy. Like, I try to support artists. I do Artist Alley, and I try to buy stuff there. Like, that's where I try to spend money if I'm going to spend money.
Yeah.
And I still love the only thing I bought, and it was an oven mitt with those drawings of Ryan Gosling with the different faces, like the towels they make. But I have the Ryan Gosling oven mitt, so whenever I take anything hot out of the oven, I've got like a "Hey girl,"
Hey,
with like
girl.
a drawing of
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
I got my
So we got a taste.
Hell yeah! And speaking of taste, I also got the Hey Girl tote bag.
Yes!
And I got one. It was buy 3 for a deal, and I got the one of Brad Pitt from Seven. It says, "What's in the bag?"
This is a good seller.
Yeah, no. I told him like, guys, this is like the best stuff at BookCon. You gotta get this tote bag.
Craig, no books in the
I didn't
bag.
buy a single
Just
book thing.
bags, book free.
Nothing book related. But I got Aaron a gift. That was where I got Aaron a gift from. It's cool, like it was great artwork though. Oh, I got Daredevil artwork thing too.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, okay, so Coyote versus Acme. I have no familiarity with this. Acme's is that a real studio?
Acme, yes, and it's the in-universe like destruction company.
Yeah.
That's what
it's the
confuses
place.
me.
It's the one-stop shop where Wile E. Coyote orders all of his like dynamite and traps and crazy gear to trap and kill the Roadrunner, and it always goes wrong, and it always backfires and like blows him up or does something to him.
And I remember Will Forte when I interviewed Will Forte. This was a long time ago, and he was raving about like he can't wait for this one to come out. And this was the
Yeah.
one that got.
Canceled and brought back to life. That's what I know about it. Like
yeah.
I know I know the characters, but I don't know this movie.
All right. Well, let's see what all the hype's about then. Let's.
Yeah.
We need headphones, right?
Do this.
You should
thing.
hear it too.
All right.
Okay.
We
Cool.
vamped long enough to get our color back. We're only vaguely vampiric.
Don't worry. As we go, in true Real Rejects fashion, this will change multiple times. Yeah, or at least in true John is at the wheel.
Wait, are you able to switch our sides?
Yes, that's
Oh,
right. We
so we're
do
watching.
that. We fly now. Get ready, people. Watch the magic. This is movie magic,
Guys,
in real
boom,
time. We're
producing.
rebuilding, and now we trim Coy's angles so it doesn't overlap Greg in an awkward way. That's why it's really hard. Well, not really hard. That's an exaggeration. It's harder to move one of you gracefully than the other because I got to do cropping. But that's how the sausage is made, and we're ready to go.
Ra-cha-cha.
Get ready. It's time. What's this trailer called again? It's Coyote versus Acme. A 1 and a 2 and a call your mother.
I like the animation a lot.
And that's the Roadrunner.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be. Yes.
That is so funny.
John Cena, the CEO.
Wile E. Coyote. He is reckless. We all know who's responsible, and all of his injuries are self-inflicted.
It's like Ted 2.
I love the layers of opportunity here.
Acme cases for years.
I could probably get you $250 for that.
Oh, that's such a funny plot.
Hey. They can do whatever they want. We're sick of it.
Acme, act you.
Nothing to see here.
We really have nothing.
Is this Stephanie Sue?
Yeah, is that post-Oscar win?
Would be very unpleasant if anything bigger were to become public.
Saint Loonies.
Movie that I want you to see.
What is up, dog?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
The Acme Corporation is releasing this film for accounting purposes only. Any of the storylines depicted.
Wow.
Dude.
Produced by James Gunn. Screen story by James Gunn.
James Gunn wrote this?
Screenplay by Sammy Birch.
That's so interesting. But like he loves this world. I mean, like Scooby-Doo and such. Like he's a
Not Lana Condor. Oh, Lana Condor's from the Netflix.
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class?
I think she was also in Deadly Class.
I don't know Deadly Class. I thought Lana. Okay, maybe Deadly Class. But Lana Condor, I think she's in that Netflix trilogy with Noah Centineo.
All the boys I've loved.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And in Deadly Class.
Yes.
And let's just go down the IMDb.
I'm half Asian, so I can get it wrong.
And I
can
can
get it
agree.
wrong in the real reaction moment.
You're allowed to just be in the ballpark.
I'm allowed to be
the
somewhere
rest
in the
of us
ballpark.
have to be very on point.
And then I get to agree casually
Yeah.
and passively so as to not determine whether or not I'm right.
I can be in the wrong once people know that I am half Asian because they don't know right away.
Yeah.
They're like, that Mexican guy got it wrong.
Layers of racist. I think she was one of her Jubilees. Remember we watched?
Yes,
We were
yes,
like, there's like
yeah,
5
X-Men: The
Jubilees.
Last Stand.
Yeah.
No.
X-Men
Darth Vader.
Apocalypse.
That's the fucking one. God, there's so many.
We just finished our journey. But yeah, she was one of the Jubilees.
I'll say, as someone who's obviously not that familiar with Looney Tunes world, it was a smart trailer because it's all the things that, whether or not you actually grew up on them, these are all inescapable stuff in the zeitgeist. If you're slightly familiar with Looney Tunes like I am, I've seen all these things like the piano and I understand the hijinks and stuff. So even for someone who's not as well informed, it still got my attention, and it still made once they showed the plot, I started laughing.
Such a good plot.
Just the plot is funny. I didn't realize that was the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect plot.
Like,
It's
how
a
have they
great
not
plot.
done? Like, it's one of those plots where you're like, how have they not done this in the 50 years of Looney Tunes?
How
Like,
how is this not an episode of Looney Tunes?
And it looks so well made.
Yeah, it looks like Roger Rabbit, but today.
It's shocking. That is a great call.
It's a really impressive amalgamation of what we consider live action animation hybrid, but with today's like more flavorful stylings. It didn't look flat. It looked vibrant and colorful, but the animation looks like an evolution into today's animation. But still like shell shaded well. It didn't look flat like some hand drawn with CGI augmentation does.
Yeah, it's true.
Very impressed. Like I was immediately into the animation and the blend, and like using Bugs Bunny as a post credit beep. Like that was such a smart. This looks great.
It looks so good to the point that I'm surprised that they would shelve this movie.
I mean, look at the plot. An evil corporation is against the animals that we grew up with.
That's fair. I think
I think it's
studios-
more ironic that it's getting released now that it has the history of being a giant tax write-off film that's about an evil corporation.
That's true. Probably because it's saying Acme directly, because so many studios I still feel like do, evil corporation movies.
Look at Barbie.
But they don't ever really do it directly about. Was it about Warner Brothers and Barbie? I know
It was
I know
about-
the Matrix. Ford did.
Ford did that. But
Yeah.
Barbie was about the Barbie Corporation trying to kidnap Barbie and Ken back. Remember,
Right.
like Will Ferrell
Yeah.
was like Mr. Barbie, and they had the one woman that worked there to be like performative. Like I like when corporations can look at Vought. I mean, like that's the biggest example. Amazon
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Vought, and that is so on the nose, but this feels more like a little writers and artists taking jabs at the man that they're frustrated to work for.
Yeah, yeah. I also Will Forte. I didn't really know. I told him this when I interviewed him that I didn't really know his work. So when I got asked to interview him, because you and I we're like, well, we got to overly research.
Well, 60 hours are gone.
And I found myself down a wormhole of filmography and became a huge fan in the process. It started off with that Tina Fey show that he was on Netflix. It just got a season 2, and he was so funny in that. Then I watched Last Man on Earth, and then I watched MacGruber. Like, I started just watching a bunch of his stuff, and I found myself looking forward to the research. And that's when I know, like, I'm excited for an interview, because I found myself becoming like a natural big fan to the point where I didn't really care to interview him before. Then suddenly I was nervous because I'm like, now I'm a huge fucking fan of this guy. And so to see this trailer, and I was like, okay, I get why he's so excited. Not just because of the movie, but he's also the star of this film.
Yeah.
He's the lead, and he looks like he's going to be a really good lead for this. And his sense of humor, from what I know about Looney Tunes, fits very well within the camp of Looney Tunes.
John Cena too.
John Cena especially.
Because he's like a cartoon. Like the way he looks and the way he knows exactly how to wield his form. Whether it's his face or his body, like he knows he's a caricature of a giant, but he's also one of the most intelligent people ever. Like he, between setups, goes and reads like Nietzsche. Like he's one of those people that is always getting information. And I feel like he wields that really interestingly, because he knows when to channel hyper-intellectual. He knows when to channel like mimery. He knows how to use all of his wrestling prowess. So that's a living cartoon in a world of cartoons. I'm so excited to see him interact with like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a hit.
I'm excited. I mean, look at our chart.
This is going to be big. I think it's going to be a big movie.
When is this?
I'd be so happy for that. This is like Family Guy without needing to be canceled, like in front of a big audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is
like
huge.
a wholesome version of something we'd enjoy as animation enjoyers.
Well, and it has that thing where it looks like both wholesome. Obviously, it's some of the most classic cartoon characters, but this looks like a solid chance to like skewer big evil corp, but also like, Coyote's a womp womp character too. There's a lot of self-deprecation that you can bring out of that, as a creative. I feel like if this goes well, this could be a lovely kind of equal opportunity slapstick whimsy hour.
It'd be also great to bring back Looney Tunes. Like, I would love if they got... I feel like everyone's been fighting for Muppets, deservedly. And I feel like we get a Muppets thing every, 5 years. But I don't feel like Looney Tunes is in the modern pop culture conversation.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not since they tried to scrap it.
I mean, what do you think, John?
No, I mean, this looks super fun. And I feel like, Will Forte is absolutely, the exact... the casting is great. Perfect, polls in terms of, who the lawyers are. And, I didn't quite connect with. I was like, of course, what else would it be? The sort of Roger Rabbit-ness of it all. And, I'm always curious about what the approach to the animation is going to be. I have a feeling that something like this, or, Chip and Dale was like a 3D thing, but
Loved.
Which I really enjoyed. And I was like, that seemed to do really well. And I feel like, as much as... there's been this weirdness about Looney Tunes and HBO, pulling that stuff off the servers, and WB considering selling them and all that stuff. I really would love if this turns into a big moment, because this does have all the charm of what I remember from my old little Looney Tunes VHS tapes, but also it does look very here and now, and it looks like a fun opportunity to do a new Roger Rabbit. I'm sure it's not as complicated of a production as that was, but I don't know, man. I'm so rooting for this. This looks like a blast.
I was already excited by just Looney Tunes, a movie, and now seeing what it's actually about, I'm in.
Well, and that too, there's stakes, because it's Looney Tunes Back in Action isn't the most beloved movie. There are other of these classic cartoon movies, and they haven't all been great. So if it's on this movie to be a good movie, hopefully, but I feel like people like The Day the Earth Blew Up at least moderately, but this seems like it'll be way bigger than that.
I'm also hitting an age where I'm really excited for family films that I'm excited to share with my not yet existing children, and I think that having things like this is a great gateway to show them the stuff that we grew up with. I don't know if I could introduce a 7-year-old to Looney Tunes and have it be older style animation, older style jokes. But if you show them this first and then be like, now let me show you how I was introduced. I think there's something really beautiful about this iteration of time where a lot of people like to villainize nostalgia and a lot of people like to villainize sequels and things reiterating. But I think that just like with any great myth or religion or anything that is something that is a fable that there is merit in continuing that story. And I think that, this probably sounds highfalutin for Looney Tunes, but this is decades of storytelling and decades of animation and decades of artistry. If you can find a way to get a new generation to discover it that feels authentic, it opens up a door for so much beautiful storytelling that you can share with your kids. And so this is the kind of thing I'm, as a soon-to-be married and looking forward to having kids guy, I'm very happy is popular. So I'm stoked.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm especially happy for you two. Guys, what do you think about this trailer? Leave your thoughts below. We have more trailers to get to. There is some breaking news, though.
What? Break it!
I need a shattering sound.
Not fun news.
Oh.
Damn, that really sucks.
What do we got?
Well, it looks like it's official. Gen V Season 2 has been canceled. I mean, Season 3 has been canceled. Do a Deadline reports. I'm not surprised.
I was going to say the season of The Boys feels like Gen V wasn't getting more.
Have they done anything that ties in Gen V? I mean, they made a couple of acknowledgments. They mentioned Godolkin. They mentioned stuff that happened in Season 2. They
acknowledged it, but the whole Gen V Season 2 felt like setting up Monica in a way that... Maria, thank you. Maria in a way that I don't feel like the first half.
Marie Moreau.
Marie Moreau. I don't feel the impact.
So many names.
Yeah, the show's like 12 leads.
I mean,
dude, dual MMs.
Yeah.
Alliterations is very comic-y, but the Season 2 felt like it was setting up Marie, and we're halfway through Season 5, our final season of The Boys, and I don't feel like the impact of Season 2's Marie is present.
I cannot disagree with you on that. However, yeah, they did have like a big setup.
The end was
like, oh yeah, the end of Gen V Season 2 is like,
was
oh yeah,
she can take out
Homelander, and then here's A-Train with them and joining up with the boys team that's gonna fight Homelander, and yet
where they at?
None of the Gen V people are there. That is true.
The plot was she can take out Homelander. What is she doing?
Well, it's rocking a hard place because I don't think they want fans to feel like they have to watch Gen V, but Gen V was so tied to the boys, you know, like way more than Boys Season 4 and Gen V were the most connective it felt.
There's also an ironic, two things. Firstly, there's also an ironic considering who the audience is making it and aiming it at, but there's also the reality of post 47. That election, I think, shifted a lot of things in narrative, and I don't think right now a young black woman killing a Jesus figure would do as well. Like, I think people would be like, oh, this girl I don't know, woke Mary Sue. Like, if she just came in the show without watching Gen V and she's as powerful as Homelander, the articles that would be written.
Well, I never really got the impression that they were actually setting her up. I think they wanted the character to feel like she was being set up to kill Homelander, but I never got the impression that she was actually going to be the one to do it. I always felt like they were setting it was always had to be Butcher and Homelander.
I agree narratively, but I think I thought she was going to be introduced into the Boys universe as like, we have this one great hope, and then it not work. I thought she was going to be like things got worse beat.
She still might. Still a few episodes left. Yeah.
It does feel like, I don't know. I mean, as of 4 episodes, it feels like she should have showed up by now.
That's what I mean. We're halfway.
Forgot until I was just thinking randomly yesterday that she's supposed to be factoring.
Well, here's the thing though, is I mean, neither one of us were huge fans of Season 2. Like we liked the first few episodes, but then there was one episode where just progressively seemed to kind of
never came back.
And it never really got to the heights of Season 1, which I still feel like is a great season. But Season 2 had a lot of battles it had to deal with because they lost an actor who was one of the leads of the show. And that caused a whole lot of rewriting and a lot of pivoting and such. And just that one change created a cascading effect that they had to work around. Yeah. He wasn't just some like guy in the show. He was one of the main characters. And because of that, I feel like this Season 2 was allowed some grace for some of its pitfalls because of what they had to go up against. So I always thought they would be able to recover from that with the Season 3. Kind of like Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Born Again Season 1, we all know had all these shooting problems, and the Season 1 wasn't the best received one. And then Season 2, they're doing a lot of course correction. And it's so much better, and it's a great season. However, the views on Daredevil Born Again Season 2, in terms of audience, they don't report the ratings.
Yeah.
I was on Disney Plus last night watching the Malcolm in the Middle revival.
Dude, I loved it so much. It's funny as hell.
I don't remember jack about Malcolm in the Middle. Like I know I
love that
watched
show.
it growing up, but I can't tell you like a plot of any episode. And I love the first 2 episodes. And anyway, that's a side tangent. But when I was watching, when I was on Disney Plus, I saw Maul Shadow Lord was number 1, and Born Again season 2 is number 3, and that's on Disney Plus's top page. And to me, I was like, I feel like Born Again should be like Maul Shadow Lord's a great show. I think with the money and hype and the fact that I have a season 3 going, Born Again season 2 should be number 1.
And the Save
easily.
Daredevil campaign, how big, how Marvel is actually course correcting this year. Like I do feel like I'm surprised Daredevil is not everywhere.
So to liken it to Gen V, it makes sense to me that they would probably, that a corporation would be like, well, we're not going to see a return on investment here.
It looks expensive too. It's a huge cast. There's a lot of special effects. It's not like, an easy.
Oh, that's still a bummer though. I really thought they could have bounced back with the season 3. And this is coming on the heels while they have a spin-off show that
Launching.
Boys season 5 really seems to be setting up for Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Jensen Ackles is like, we're gonna do multiple seasons, and meanwhile, Jim's like,
that one beat of the press tour is so prominent it makes me worried because I mean they've been out here saying Diabolical was only ever meant to be a one-off, but in light of this news, I'm sort of like that prequel show and Fought Mexico, like these better be like boys level events, which is really hard to do.
Yeah, and Stan going to high school.
yeah, we need Stan. We need Stan Edgar High School.
Friendly neighborhood Stan Edgar.
I'm not surprised. I'm bummed, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well, the chat was bringing it up, so thank you guys for mentioning this. That is a bummer. That is a bummer. Well, let's move on to the other voted thing. Segue. Spider-Noir villain trailer. They're giving a. So before we watch this, Coy, how do you feel about them actually unveiling who the villains are beforehand instead of letting us discover who the villains are? I can understand it from a marketing, but in terms of a fan. So I guess the question is like marketing makes sense versus fan anticipation. What do you think?
I miss TV being something you got to be unveiled through, like you got to be discovering while watching it. I don't think that is coming back. I think everything is so desperate to be like, look at all the things we did, love us. Yeah. I think there's too much content for us to get to enjoy things blind because you have to do everything you can to, in this attention economy, get people to bother with your show. Yeah. So I think the juice is worth the squeeze to reveal if it means we get more. And I think that's what they're going for. Like, I feel like Spider-Man Noir could kick off. There's talks of a Spider-Punk movie or show with Daniel Kaluuya actually writing it. There's talks of getting some Spider-Gwen stuff. Like, I think the universe expanding is worth this first show being like, we got to throw everything into marketing. I think it's unfortunate that is the expectation. I think that, we're on a fine tightrope what we do because we have to report on everything, which means we have to know everything. But that also means I know you and I personally, if we don't have to watch a trailer, we avoid. Like you and I are trying our best in the thick of entertainment journalism to be like, is anything for me? And I think that's what everyone is going to start to experience, where the attention economy means if you're swiping like 40 times in 60 seconds, it's going to have to catch you, and they're going to have to find something in the marketing to get you to slow down to watch it. And then that's going to have to be good enough for you to be like, let me go to this other app, sit down, click, commit to time. So it's only going to accelerate. I think that we'll be very appreciative in 10 years of a time where we didn't just know everything before watching it. But I don't think that's ever coming back to the point where we'll get to enjoy things again.
That is true. I mean, like we don't have to watch this. However, I want to watch it because I think you could provide a good service.
I can tell people a lot of things.
Yeah. I think personally you could like I'm gonna watch this and be like, I kind of know that guy. I kind of know that guy. I don't know that guy.
And that's what I've like. I think that I complain a lot about the internet. Obviously, I'm sorry, but I do think that I'm very grateful to have the expertise that people want to learn more. So that's the other side of it is, if I can be someone that can go, oh, that's awesome, that's Silvermane, check out these issues, or oh, that's awesome, this is this person, and that can be like an Ouroboros of other art, then there is merit in getting stuff out early. Because if this show comes out in a month and someone decides, if one person picks up a comic because they're curious about who someone is, that helps comics. And that makes it worth, for me, the other art things. And I think marketing is an important factor in jobs. So like, all the negative about us not being able to enjoy things up front, I think there is a counter argument to like, this is more time we get to be excited. This is more time we get to discover characters.
True. I got a question really quick, John.
See?
The reason this light went super bright all of a sudden.
I'm
Do you
giving
need
you
that?
guys more fill.
Okay, if you need that, then we'll keep.
Oh, to balance the other
just
side.
make- as long as you need it.
made a stealthy adjustment.
Yes.
I was like,
The
all of a
stealthy
sudden,
blinding light.
I'm just giving you guys some nice colorful fill.
Appreciate it.
Just, we're gonna do more lighting from that side than this side going forward.
sweet
see,
sauce. Thank you.
But this isn't yet.
All right, let's watch this trailer.
Let's go. Let's go.
First shot of Silvermane, as far as I know, other than that little frame we quickly saw in a reflection.
The crime boss.
Yeah.
Look at Coy already breaking it down.
Just from the first frame.
Can't even help himself.
Brendan Gleeson, Silvermane.
All right, here we go.
Obsessed with immortality, and a tablet that is soon after introducing Kingpin, an issue of 50 of Amazing Spider-Man. He debuts around 74, 2 years later.
Isn't he Italian?
He's like
What's his last
angry
name?
old.
What's his last name?
Silvermane is his last name.
No, but his character it's Silvio.
Oh, it's like Sylvette. Fuck, it's Silvestri or something.
Silvio Mancini, something like that. I don't
Man,
remember.
I can't play. But I think you're
Whatever.
close.
Hey, man,
All
we'll look it up after. Let's watch
All
this.
right.
Yeah, let's watch this.
Okay,
All right.
let's watch it. Here we go.
I just remember the character being Italian,
So-
and I associate Brendan Gleeson as super Irish.
He's
So, yeah.
one of the most Irish.
I'm half Italian, so when someone's Italian, I'm like, Italian.
This is gonna be a stretch for him. Here we go. Spider-Noir villains 1, 2, and a 3.
Silvermane, in charge of organized crime for 30 years.
I love the color. It's so rich.
Burned down his mansion a couple of nights ago.
The only thing
He's got his
Silvermane
cane.
gets off on is power.
Real.
He's psychopathic, but also a little bit smarter than your average narcissist.
This Spider-Man is fresh and of a time of dangerous gangsters.
Called him Spider-Man.
30s noir style. This all takes place in another dimension, in a different universe.
He seems so excited to play him.
In a while,
What do you say we cut the fancy talk?
I've got a fight coming. I want you to help me.
There's our Sandman. It looks like Tombstone.
The ultimate anti-hero. is
Anti-hero.
found in superheroes, also what's
Anti-hero.
This Tombstone is way more interesting. There was something more nefarious happening. He links the classic comic book character with a very grounded story.
No, he's not doing the whole pale thing.
Yeah.
There's all these other bad guys. with
Electro.
powers, but I think they're trying
No,
to solve the
Megawatt.
problem.
Oh, interesting.
It's about getting his moment at all.
Oh, Electro must be tied to the films legally.
I was never a hero. I only did it for the thrill.
There's still time for you to become one.
Molten Man, real quick.
You see the weight of danger, but you get a sense that this is just the beginning.
Oh God, I'm so
That
excited
looks
for this
gorgeous, man.
show. So excited, man.
I love that the trailer was in black and white and color. I think the mega hue thing they're doing, adding so much saturation, that's exciting to me because it looks like Technicolor in old Hollywood. And then the black and white obviously appeals to people that love black and white noir. And you know, the Spider-Man comic is very black and white, noir comic. But doing both in the trailer was really cool.
Yeah. That way, they're saying it's okay which one you want to watch it in.
Yeah.
But the black and white is very striking. It does look like Sin City and Dick Tracy. I mean, Dick Tracy was in color, but Sin City especially. Wow. I love it because they're not just adapting the Spider-Man villains one-to-one, obviously. They're more translating them into these noir archetypes.
And it feels like that era, like everyone, like those costumes
good,
and
dude.
even the personification, like the way they're dressed and persona.
For some reason, that trailer this excited me more for some reason.
That was
the
beautiful.
I love the first trailer, but for some reason, this is like the kind of comic books I like reading the most, honestly, with the ones that put them in different time periods.
Yeah.
I get a major kick out of those.
On the legal side, Megawatt's really interesting because it seems to me they can't use Electro because of the movies. Like they're having so many licensing things with Kingpin, but every Spider-Man character is tied up in lots of legalese because of the Sony purchase versus Marvel. Now Amazon is doing Spider-Man, which is not Sony or Marvel, Disney in that sense. So it's an interesting Megawatt because that Megawatt's in like one issue. ever. Megawatt's not a big character. If memory serves, Megawatt's from one issue in the 90s.
Yeah.
But
I'll say though that it's a good subversion, and we've been wanting Kingpin and Spider-Man to team up for fight each other for so long, and it seems like it's the hardest thing to get done on screen. And looks like the Silvermane character can be something to substitute that for a while, for Spider-Man and the mob boss, because he's bringing very Kingpin energy. I know he's got the mythic stuff behind him, but I didn't get a sense of that in this trailer.
No,
it seems just very like Irish gangster running the streets.
And they're not going to.
And Irish is better for this time period. For this time period, 100%. Much better. Yeah.
Yeah, like if they're doing 20s, like go with the New York in the 20s energy.
Yeah.
I also think it's interesting they're doing Silvermane at all, because most people equate him with like the animated series when he's trying to be immortal by turning himself into a cyborg. So I'm wondering if they're going to do like the tablet. Like when we meet Silvermane in the comics for the first time, there's this tablet that grants immortality that turns into all the mechanical cyborg stuff. Obviously, you're not going to do cyborg stuff in this era. So I'm curious what Silvermane's going to be doing for his immortality here.
And sorry, John, you were going to say something?
Oh, no, I was going to say, like, you could do some retro futurist, like, automaton
Do like
stuff.
cyberpunk stuff.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's not without, he built that automaton in Hugo. You could, there are ideas of robotics from this time.
And steampunk's not shown as much as it's popular. So that'd be cool. It could be cool.
And we got Sandman in the trailer.
As an anti-hero, which is definitely something that they dabble with in the comics. Flint Marko is a doting father that, does crime out of oppression.
Is his name Flint in this one? What name do they have him there?
Let's see.
It's right there.
Sandman.
It is Flint. Okay, it is Flint. Just making sure everything's right. Call him an anti-hero. And what else did he say? Can you play it back just again, just the audio for us?
Yeah.
Just play it right there.
Switch to your frame.
Sandman is the ultimate anti-hero. His power of a superhero, it's also what's killing him.
It's also killing him.
His
Very
power
body
as
horror.
a superhero, also he said.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he's a traditional, criminal who gains abilities.
It looks like he's experimented on turning into a Sandman, which is probably killing him. Less control.
Yes.
Well, this is a time in history where you got nasty experimentation going on.
And him and Tombstone have a history together in this one. Is that what I was picking? Did I hear that, or am I picking up on something there? I think there was something implied. I'm not sure.
I was so struck by the visuals.
There was a lot of processing happening here.
And Tombstone is, having his time in the sun, man. It's crazy. He's in Spider-Verse. He's in Beyond Brand New Day. He's in this.
I like how it's playing kind of like a guy cursed, though, in a tragic type of element. And, of course, we got Tombstone, that you were talking about. That's an interesting call here. So it's a little bit more – it's much more grounded, though.
Seemingly, which I think suits the time period. I think it's more exciting to have that here, and it'll also make it feel different.
Everything feels like war created, right?
Yeah.
All of it feels like World War I. There's this like experimentation side of everyone, and it's actually a cool unifying way to link our Spider-Man to all these villains as well, because they're all kind of like tragedies formed from all this.
I also just love how giddy Nick Cage is. Like him talking about it is so exciting. You can tell how excited he is.
It's funny. The Megawatt scene is in front of like a theater and such, and the showdown with Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2 was in Times Square.
Yeah.
And this feels like the 20s version
That's
of the Amazing
great
Spider-Man
catch.
2.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for this. When is this in May?
It comes out next month.
Okay.
What's playing on the theater there?
Oh, let's see.
Fay Ray.
Fay Ray.
Fay Ray. Is it?
Something Fay Ray.
Might be too high res for me to do one.
I just know that name from my Rocky Horror era.
Is it Beyond the Sea, maybe?
Probably. Yeah, it looks. I see C and a D.
All right, cool.
Man, I am.
Who is Megawatt?
Megawatt's a one-off villain from the mid '90s, if memory serves. I legitimately think he has one appearance. I can think of one appearance.
Okay.
I'm not an absolutionist, but I think he's only in an issue.
Megawatt fans sound off in the chat.
Right.
Right?
No, I want to see if I'm right. Can you Google Megawatt and see how many appearances he has, or like when he was? I'm very curious.
All right.
I want to give or deny my cred here.
Well, as you do that, okay,
and we can find out Silvermane's real name.
Okay. Let's see. Does it have appearances?
I'll look up Silvermane's real name.
Appearance.
One appearance.
Wow.
Guys, I was confident, not just in how obscure, but
yeah,
and what mid '90s, June 93.
Damn.
Coy knows his comics.
What an obscure villain, and you got that. That's impressive.
That is I am proud as fuck of that one. That is a deep cut for even me.
This makes up for that guy from last week.
Yeah.
Silvio Manfredi is Silvermane's name, not Mancini. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Coy.
Mancini.
Manfredini.
They definitely Irished him instead of Italian.
I'm seeing Lord and Miller tomorrow. I am very excited to ask them about how a deep pull like Spider-Man Unlimited #2 became an adapted, because they're behind this. Yeah. So I'm really excited why they pulled certain characters, what they can say. I really hope they do a full I hope those guys do a press tour with this. I know they just finished Project Hail Mary and are going into Beyond the Spider-Verse, but I'm really hoping Did I tell you they built their post-production for Project Hail Mary on the lot next to Spider-Verse? They could help between their own stuff.
No,
they would literally leave their office and go check on Spider-Verse and come back.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is what they're invested in now. So
multitaskers, dude.
They're getting honored by the LA school committee for their work towards science and education for the youth. And they're like doing this gala for them tomorrow, like honoring the guys and like their contributions to science for the youth, which is awesome.
They seem like great people, and I'm glad to call them my friends, just like Coy can.
I was so careful in how I even said them by their business titles. Sir, Lord, and Miller.
All right, so
this looks dope.
To wrap it up, so we got Silvermane here, who's like, he's the mob boss. Then you got Sandman as the cursed anti-hero, Tombstone as the war damaged enforcer, Megawatt, who is he like an actor or something here? That's like he's outside of a theater and stuff.
He's like an orderly, I think, because he's he's waving that. There's that shot of him. I'll cut to you guys while I scrub this. He's in the cell, with the.
Okay, got it.
He looks kind of like an orderly.
And then you got Kat Hardy, who they said will be in this, who will be like our femme fatale. And then that's all what I know right now. All right, there's some great stuff in here. This is gonna be a great show, dude.
I'm very excited.
I'm so excited for this.
Like every shot as you're scrubbing right now is dope.
This looks absolutely amazing. I hope it's as good as it looks.
Next month.
Yeah, man.
We're living in such a I feel like because it's not as popular to like superhero stuff, no one's giving this year the flowers I've been trying to make sure people are seeing. Like we need to appreciate. We might not ever get a year like this. It is insane that everyone thinks the era of superhero content is dwindling when we're going from Wonder Man into Daredevil into this while we have The Boys on, while Clayface is coming out, while Supergirl is coming out, with Doomsday at the end, with X-Men just announced for the summer. June's X-Men. Yeah, no, remember you told me yesterday? Remember we were like, hey, it's going to be nice for your wedding. We'll give you a light June. Oh, hey, within 10 minutes of us talking, X-Men, June 18th.
I was working on the schedule till 2:30 in the morning.
Hey, June 18th.
It's so busy.
I'm so tired, Greg. But the fact that we're this tired shows how much we're getting good stuff. We're not dreading anything. It's not like what if over Christmas. Stuff's been great.
Well, oh man. I wish you didn't tell me that on air.
I'm sorry.
I hate you so much.
I just broke Greg. Greg's done with the episode. We're calling it early.
It's just followed by a whole bunch of things where people are like, what are you complaining about? Like, I was watching TV. And I'm like, that's not it.
That's the iceberg.
It's all the stuff
and
around
then it's everything underneath.
Everything around. Okay. This is fine. No, I'll be in a positive mood about it in like 20 minutes. I give myself 20 minutes.
That's how long yesterday, but on camera.
So, okay. Yeah, well, what they're doing though is they had a dip because I think the superhero bubble they talked about bursting because superhero movie and genre seemed to just be like, it doesn't matter. We make it, they'll show up. And that was kind of the vibe and attitude that audiences were receiving, that they weren't putting as much care in it. And they're trying to bounce back by not just doing nostalgia and fan stuff. They're trying to bounce back by doing something different and qualitative.
And the quality of these shows, for me, is... This looks like something I'd want to see with or without Spider-Man. That is obviously so Spider-Man heavy, but Lanterns too. The integrity of this premium quality TV stuff is so exciting.
So now this is coming out.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
Because it's not like everything just stays and I add on to the schedule. Just because it's like a giant domino effect every time.
I just wanted some peace.
All right. When is
the Field of Dreams?
June 13th. Oh, it's right around your wedding, Coy.
Oh, it's 2 days. Was it the 15th?
It's between John's birthday and Coy's wedding.
Hope we get him early because I can't be here for a certain amount of time that week. Actually, none of us can. So let's hope.
All right. What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
We'll have just Andrew watch it.
There's not many things I would cancel an X-Men shoot for, but my wedding will be one of them. There's not many things I'd think of as bigger than X-Men 97 Season 2, my wedding. But hopefully they send us screenings in time for us to just have the busiest June.
Hopefully. Yeah. I also, they haven't given the House of the Dragon release date yet, so I need to, figure that out. All righty. So that's a little behind-the-scenes talk here. Let's move on, then. Spider-Noir. Evil Dead Byrne was the next voted one, and then we'll watch the Invincible one. So let's watch the Evil Dead Byrne. Now, you still haven't seen any Evil Dead movies?
I've seen the one with Lupucci.
Oh, the 2013 one?
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen because I went with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know anything about it. I was happy for him, but it was very scary. I didn't get the mythology. It was very scary.
There's someone who I've been talking to that Michael introduced me to about coming on the channel, making a few guest appearances, and she marked that she had seen the Evil Dead movies, and I was like, "Have you?" She's like, "Well, no, I saw this," and she saw the Evil Dead musical. Have you seen the musical, John?
No, I've been dying to, and that is I would imagine a slightly different experience. It's got a splash zone. I mean, you'll get covered in blood and guts and stuff, but I'm dying to. I'm jealous.
Well, they're doing this one, and then there's supposed to be another Evil Dead movie that comes out next year.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
This slingshot of Evil Dead just suddenly, because Evil Dead constantly takes breaks. There's gaps.
Yeah,
with Evil
decade.
Dead. There's the movies, and then after a while there was the remake, and then after that for a while there was a show, and then the show got canceled. So it's just fascinating to see how Evil Dead has just stayed so prevalent in the most odd ways. But yeah, I really want to watch this footage.
And Sam Raimi introduced
Did you see this one at CinemaCon?
I don't know because I watched it in a I don't know if this is the one I saw. I saw an Evil Dead trailer.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's this one.
Either way, I haven't seen it.
I'll be honest. I'll tell you.
I have a feeling it's the trailer for the movie that they have shot.
So it's probably what I've seen.
Okay.
All right. Let's get it going. A 1 and a 2 and a Coy. This isn't your living room. 1, 2, and a 3.
It's snowing. It's a lot of studios. Oh, I love this. It's a Wonder. This it has the vibe.
It's got a Wonder vibe.
It's got the Wonder vibe.
We are staying on her.
Ooh. Oh, the Deadites feel more primal. Oh no! Ooh, I got nipple chills. The Screen Gems logo is behind it.
Whoa.
Oh, what a great set.
Yeah, this is cool. And all the practical. That's dope.
Ah, yes. Give it to me. Nothing's burning right now. A lot of falling. I like the subtle gliding in the back. This is a hell of a trailer.
Wonder trailer's cool.
And she's trying to stay silent, trying to hide her fear. Don't worry, I factored in Evil Dead reactions from others here already on the schedule. That stays. But damn, that is cool.
That is not what they showed us. We saw 2.5 minutes.
Really?
Of very graphic, intense. I've never been more uncomfortable about a dishwasher. We saw some different stuff.
What a good tease.
I was going to say, what kitchen item are they going to ruin this time?
Dude, dishwasher is, I now have new fear. New fear unlocked. I hadn't seen that though.
Those are my favorite kind of trailers when they lead with a scene.
Yeah, that was cool.
Instead of feeling like they have to show a medley of
Because you don't get story, you get experience.
Yeah.
I like when a scene, because you don't normally get a lot of 1 and 1 is 2 when you watch just a minute. I love that.
And you get a taste of the director's style as well.
Yeah, and a Wonder as a trailer, more people should show off their Wonders. That's a great, because now we're talking about it, and that's more enticing. That's what marketing is.
And that's a good Wonder. Sometimes Wonders can feel a little gimmicky, but that Wonder felt real and genuine. There's a sincerity to the Wonder. Sometimes it's kind of weird to say, because sometimes Wonders do feel like, I don't know if this is a real Wonder.
Splice, digital.
I don't really understand the point of this Wonder, but that Wonder, because it's like I like how it's going on her waking up in a moment. And for all we know, the Wonder might have started earlier than from the shot we introduced
and
her
could
at.
continue after.
Yeah, but it just reels you in. And even if you don't know Evil Dead, this is doing everything you want from Evil Dead because it's got the horror, it's got the crazy supernatural shit going on. You've got a little bit of dead-eyed action going on in the background. You got subtle wire effect. You got thrashing. You got practicality.
It's so practical. I like how much, and like July 10th release dates is confidence.
That is very confident. Yeah,
that's a big day.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to me that Warner Brothers sold their company, considering how like huge
they're killing
their movies,
it.
They've been killing it the past couple. They won all the Oscars, and yet for some reason they had to sell their shit.
I don't understand movie math, and I don't understand studio math, but it does seem like the best time Warner Brothers has had in decades. Like this feels like a heyday.
Money and awards.
Yeah.
Both, and somehow.
And incredible IP getting fresh takes. Like everything a studio could want, and original stuff.
Yeah.
That's my point. It's every check mark.
Sinners and fucking one battle after another.
Weapons, Sinners, one battle.
Too. It's just crazy to me.
Their panel was 2.5 hours at CinemaCon, and it was just gobsmackingly good. Like for 2.5 hours, I was like, Warner Brothers is killing it. And then they confidently showed the first 7 minutes of Dune, that little movie they've got. And I'm just like, what else could you want from a studio?
It makes no sense to me. And so this would be a fun Halloween movie.
Yeah.
But you're right that there is a confidence that this could be a summer hit. Especially with everything coming out in July. This is a week before The Odyssey comes out.
This is 2 weeks before Spider-Man comes out.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's a good time to
What's out the 4th? I feel like the 4th is usually some banger tentpole.
I don't think there's anything out the 4th.
That's
Minions?
They should move. They should move Spider-Man.
I think there's a Minions movie coming out, right?
Oh yeah, Young Washington from Angel Studios. So excited to see what he did with his teeth.
Paw Patrol.
Oh, not his teeth.
Minions.
It is Minions. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the Washington teeth stuff, man. I doubt Angel Studios will talk about how he had slave teeth and they weren't wood, but Angel Studios is known for their integrity.
Did you know that George Washington, in order to help win the revolution, to help train the soldiers, because they didn't have soldiers, they got a French soldier who was shamed because he was a homosexual. So a homosexual French soldier trained our Americans to fight, and we won.
Where's that movie?
We shit on the French so much.
That's what I'm saying.
And they
like,
have
that is
saved
so
our asses and the gays.
Yeah.
They've saved our asses so many times. They've showed up clutch.
That movie's so much more interesting.
I saw it in an American History Channel documentary like 10 years ago.
Really left a mark?
I think that's what the fact is.
There's a ton of historians right now.
Totally could be wrong. Could be remembering stuff wrong.
Let's throw that to the historians in the chat.
I committed that to memory as one time I saw this thing high one night.
I love that you were high too. You're like, this guy, he was
gay French guy saved us.
Gay?
Wouldn't be here without the gay
guy
French.
trained him. And meanwhile, you're just high as a kite in a corner. Like, I bet it was this French gay guy. Yo, George Washington ain't got shit.
He hated gays and French people.
Pepe Le Pew over here doing the work. Oh.
Anyway.
Do you know Pepe Le Pew?
No. Well, I know the imager.
Okay.
I don't know like what the character is.
He like had a thing for a cat, and he's like a Lothario French.
Oh wait,
skunk.
He? Who am I thinking of?
Pepe Le Pew's like a French like womanizer. He's like Johnny Bravo, the skunk.
Who's the girl that looks?
That's a cat that he's trying to get.
The black and white girl. That's a cat.
Right?
Yeah, I think that is the established lore. Is that is a cat, and he's in love with her, and he's always like, "Oh, mon chéri," like he's always talking her up and kissing her arms and being. Pepe Le Pew is one of those like kids cartoon characters that has come back around as like one of those like this guy's real sus.
Yeah,
real sus for the kids. I don't know. It's like the Johnny Bravo of skunks.
Undoubtedly, the thing I felt. I mean, is this a kids thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
But like, definitely would not. If they did a new Looney Tunes, Pepe Le would not make the cut.
Definitely growing up, the thing I felt the most left out of, because like sports and all that shit, I just never really was into, so I don't really care. But like, I liked shows and movies, so animation stuff. Like people were watching shit like, I don't know, Ed, and Eddie, or Disney Channel originals and all these things. So much was on basic cable, Cartoon Network. John references like Dex Lab.
Dexter's Laboratory.
And
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Johnny Bravo. I got to work with that showrunner, and I was ecstatic to talk about Johnny Bravo.
I did watch Powerpuff Girls, so they eventually brought that to just regular. So I like Powerpuff Girls a lot.
Did you watch Rugrats? That was Nickelodeon.
No,
Was that?
It wasn't on
Okay.
main channel.
I was a big Rugrats kid, like Klasky Kasupo stuff.
There's a lot of things I've missed out on that I would.
Dragon Ball Z.
If only there was a YouTube channel where I could catch up on some of these things.
Dude, we should do Saturday morning cartoon rewatches with Greg.
Dude, that would be so.
Can we get it?
Fun.
Can we do like a 2-hour block
just on Netflix?
Can we just get in our
know?
pajamas and like eat cereal and watch cartoons?
That's a new, very copyright problematic live streaming event that we could do. We should do that as
we
a
should
live.
we should do that at Scum and Villainy.
Yeah, we watch
Put
5 episodes.
Put blue milk in our cereal.
Yeah,
watch
we
some
pick
cartoons.
5 classic episodes from 5 classic cartoons to show Greg, and then
Dibs
we see
on
which
omelette du
one
fromage.
we have him rank the episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Wild
Evil Dead.
Thornberries. Wiggity, 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 wiggity.
That's Evil Dead Byrne. We covered it.
Guys, crazy episode today.
Well, I see that we do have super chats and Streamlabs. We will promise to get to all of them. Keep sending them in because we're going to cut them off. And just after this trailer, we're done with. Right after this trailer, and once we're done talking about it. So if you want to get your question for sure right on air and support the channel, be great. We don't know which one of these is getting us demonetized right now, so
we'll find out
you
together.
guys so much.
So many trailers.
One of these. It's one of the things. So that's like we do appreciate it because inevitably it's just like
statistically,
there's no way around it anymore. Like
this
one
many
of these
studios.
One of these will demonetize us. So appreciate you guys. Thank you.
John, if we're watching one more trailer, our TV has.
I am pulling the trailer in from a hard drive because it is not syncing to the drop.
Okay, because I saw a cord fall and I was worried that something had gone awry.
Well, everything you see here is intentional.
Oh, I said Wild Thornberries. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity is rocket power. Thank you. Can you
squid?
Can you? Yeah, I heard
Beef.
I'm a shoobie. All right, I
you
deserve
are
that.
Shoobie,
I'm a
Coy.
shoobie.
You need to go spend some time with Tito. All right,
do.
Get based.
While Coy and John's sending it up. Let's just read some random stuff in the chat. Charlie Flicks is saying, us gays just saving the world. Pepe is straight, according to Charlie.
Oh, he's straight. Sorry, it's a lady cat.
Oh.
I was just talking about a French.
Pepe's a skunk.
Oh yeah, Pepe is a skunk, and yeah, he's chasing this lady cat.
He's chasing tail.
Lady cat. Who's the lady cat?
I don't know. If
Nope, don't know the lady cat. I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's some girl. I think she's in black and white. I just don't know who it is.
Just the whole gap of different childhoods.
Who's that? Animated classic girl.
And then Sylvester shows up, and he's actually Pepe's brother.
This girl.
Yeah.
This
It's
girl.
actually it's a
Who's
friend
this girl?
situation.
Betty Boop?
Betty Boop.
She's
Betty
like
Boop?
the OG, dude. Betty Boop.
Yeah, who's she?
Betty Boop. She's like the 1920. Like she's the classic, pinup.
Yeah, she's like a pinup flapper girl character.
Yeah. She predates all of this. She's like an OG.
Yeah, so like a lot of her cartoons have like a song and dance number. And,
Okay.
She's like Superman to
People are
Looney
hitting
Tunes.
on
She
her.
starts it all.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
she's like dealing with sailors.
Yeah, it's like Betty Boop and like Felix the cat or one of those cats.
Yeah, Felix the cat.
Yeah, dude, Felix the cat.
Wow, that's like my grandparents' era.
Yeah,
My wife has been wanting to watch Swan Princess. Swan
Lake?
Swan Lake or Swan
The
Princess?
play?
No, Swan Princess.
Is that I think it's a cartoon.
Yeah, she's been wanting to watch that a lot. Like she keeps asking me every month to watch it with her.
What is this? What is it?
I don't know.
Bring her on the
loaded?
channel.
Is Invincible loaded?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the skinny. Here's the skinny.
Here's the fat.
Aaron and I have been covering Invincible for several years now. Currently, I think this year it's been the biggest thing we've covered. Thank you guys for watching. Got to finally see the character Thrag, where there's several episodes ago, and I don't know what the big deal is about this guy. And then one episode happens, and I'm like, how do you beat this guy? Yeah, I'm really excited for what they do in the next season. I know you're not up to date with the show. So this game is a versus game, and I believe it's 3v3 is what they call it, kind of like Marvel versus Capcom, where you can switch between 3 characters while you're fighting.
Cool.
And Robert Kirkman's very much involved in it. And now they have a story mode trailer, and the story mode has the writers of the Invincible show involved.
Cool.
So they wanted it to make it feel like you were a part of an episode when doing it. So I haven't seen this yet. Aaron and I are considering, since we've been doing some gaming, right when I get back from Boston with Coy, just hopping on this and doing a video, checking it out, playing it. So I wanted to check out the story mode trailer just for me mainly. And clearly it's the least interesting one that has in our poll. So for me, I wanted to check it out. But yeah, let's see. And Coy's read all the comics.
Yeah, so I'll know that side, and that's not the show.
All right. Well, you're gonna know everything from this one trailer. Here we go. 1, 2, and an Invincible.
do this?
I came to this planet for one reason. To conquer it.
Got J.K. Simmons for it.
Play video games.
Is this gameplay animation? This has to be animatic.
No, yeah, this is story mode.
Okay. Good old Skybound.
Anissa.
For revenge, then I love. The journey's more than a climb, so if you can't walk in my shoes, you can't sneak on.
Conquest.
As hard as you can.
Happy to.
Woo!
Mark, where are we?
I like the animation.
Words right out of my mouth.
Rex. Who's she?
I wonder how many Viltrumites are going to fight.
Your government will comply
Alan.
with our demands, as will all the nations.
Tombstone. Not Tombstone. Where's his name?
We cannot allow that to happen.
Oh, this is how. Okay, I see it now.
Oh, damn. They got Powerplex in her
This
too.
looks sick.
Exactly.
Robots has we're trapped here.
No one knows why. Gotta be a term for this. I just know it. Wait, epically fun.
It's cool they got the voice actors from the show.
Yeah, it makes it feel like one
Little s-
shared universe.
Some of
Skybound.
them, at least.
Yeah, I don't know if Aaron Paul's coming back.
You're one of us, or you're dead.
Fuck you.
I suppose that's a decision.
I don't think that's Stephen Young.
It'd be interesting if J.K. Simmons did it, but not him.
I could be wrong.
That looks cool.
I mean, it does look really cool. It does look exciting. Like the way they brought the animation to life in the show.
And Kirkman's so hands-on with everything Invincible. It makes me happy.
I was hanging out with a friend a person in New York for a little bit named Nakam, and he was talking to me about like how he wasn't so dazzled by Invincible because he grew up on anime extensively, and people are like, "Wow, what they're doing Invincible," and it's like, but anime's been doing this for forever. Like everything they do on the power scaling level, anime's been doing it forever. So it was really like that impressive, and I was like, well, you know, in American animation, it's really impressive. And when I see like what they were doing in the Invincible show with the fighting style, and people like Aaron especially would go, "This reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z," and then when you're going, and then you like, keep breaking it down. And then you think about, oh, it's kind of like video game fighting, and now to do the video game, you're like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's like the video game fighting, and where they're at in the Invincible show is already where, you know, Omni-Man has been changing allegiances and wanting to go against Viltrum. So to take this kind of like alt version here, where Omni-Man is the bad guy leading the Viltrumites, going down the direction more where non-comic book readers like myself of the Invincible series thought the story was going to go. It's an interesting direction. I don't know if this is some like multiverse story that they're already adapting. Robert Kirkman just did an episode for the series that was the lowest rated one in all of Invincible history, to my understanding, and I did not like the episode, but it was pretty apparent. Didn't even need to really look it up, but got the confirmation after looking it up that it was a story that Robert Kirkman did not use in the comics, so he wanted to bring it to life in the show. And I don't know if maybe this is the case for that. Regardless, like there's a kind of a cool thing because there's such a distinctness to the animation and the violence and the style within the series that it's easy to adapt it to the game.
Yeah.
So you can feel like as a comic book fan or a show fan that you are getting to actually live it. You know what I mean? So there's an exciting part to this. I wish I got a better sense of the story outside of like, they're just fighting. You know?
I mean, that's part of the game though, right? 3-on-3 fighting is probably going to feel like that.
But I wanted to get the sense of like the cinema of wanting to dive into the story as opposed to did they just like come up with something to fill in a gap?
Right.
You know?
This actually, speaking of Dragon Ball Z, the Invincible show has reminded me of that a few times when I did watch season 1, and this reminds me of a lot of Dragon Ball Z games on like PS2. Like that era of anime game is really, I mean, obviously more advanced, but it definitely reminds me of stuff I used to play when I was gaming, and that looks great.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys think we should play it? Specifically Aaron and I, since we watched the show?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Was there a character in the comic that you did love?
I loved the comic, but I didn't love it. So I read it when it first came out. I read it as it was coming out weekly, monthly, but like the weekly issues. And I definitely had like engagement and removal experiences with like connecting to it. It was not the cultural phenomenon be all end all comic for me like it was for culture. It's one of the rare comics that I didn't go like, oh, that is the thing that everyone should read. I liked it. But I didn't have that with Walking Dead either. I like Kirkman as a storyteller, but his individual stories, I'm never like, that's the thing everyone should get into. I think Seth Rogen's take on Alien is like one of the best things we got out of any of the adaptations. So he'd probably be my favorite of the show. And then Omni-Man in the comic, I think, is really interesting because you're actually capable of understanding pure evil. Like he's written so well that you're like, oh, this is a bad guy. I hate everything about him, but I want more context. So I think Omni-Man is one of the most fascinating comic characters, but I think what Seth Rogen's done with Alien has made it better.
Okay, fair. What's the chat saying about this one?
Dude, we got some love in the chat for the gameplay videos. Love to hear that. Love to see that. People are excited about the idea of you playing Invincible. Andres Galaghost shouts out, wants an Invincible gameplay and also Coy to play Spider-Man 2. And apparently Ross Marquand is voicing Conquest in this game.
Hell yeah.
Oh! Yeah.
That's awesome. Ross is great.
Yeah.
When you can't get the actual celebrity, you get Ross Marquand to do the celebrity voice.
Skybound Zone, Walking Dead Ross into... He's in the family. I love what Skybound's doing. They're such a genius company with like gaming and comics and what Kirkman has built to keep the authenticity of his IP is genius. I don't think any other company since Image in the 90s has, and they're a subsidiary of Image now, but like I don't think any other company has done this level of authenticity to their IP. It's really impressive.
And Ross Marquand is one of the main characters in The Walking Dead.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's a Skybound alum.
And I didn't know what you were referring to.
Oh, yeah. But he's in the family.
Awesome. Okay. Well,
we did the stories.
We did the stories, and okay. So I'd say like John, how much? Let's do a quick count here.
Let's find out. I need a drum roll.
So I can time this.
All right, we almost got there. Here we go. It is April 24th today, which is trippy. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got this, John. You keep doing it.
Staring silently at a screen.
It's fine.
32, 33, 34, 7, 38 at the
moment
on
sweet
on Super Chat land.
And then
streamers, let's refresh. I'll pull myself into this angle.
Hey, Ethan T, we were talking about you just before we went live.
Yeah, we were shit talking. And 3 so far on the stream.
All right, cool.
So.
Well, let's do this to keep things super hyper efficient here. We got 3 Streamlabs and 38 super chats. Okay, so we're gonna disable. The super chats right now. So thank you guys for everyone who did contribute. Really appreciate it. Let's go through the Streamlabs first, and then we'll do a focus version of the super chats.
Sweet.
I like that plan. G. All righty. Streamlab time.
And if you are here, please leave a like on this video.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh. Also, if you don't like if you don't like watching the whole stream, generally what we clip out now on our clips and shorts page is like the main topics, and so you can go there. Another great way you can support the channel is subscribe there, and it's free, so subscribe there. But usually the Q&A side of this is primarily just reserved for this the streams
for you guys.
You know, the specials, the special ones.
Figuring out structures.
All right, you guys are back on left and right now. So
thank you. I was thinking of experimenting with starting at a later time. You know, so
like mid-afternoon,
so we can sleep.
So we could actually have some of it a Saturday. Oh wait, it's Friday.
No, but you know,
I don't know when I am.
7 p.m.
I mean, we did the.
What time do we get back from Boston?
Monday night.
We get Monday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was $400 cheaper to fly.
Thank you for filming Saturday. It does help.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
Every day, Greg.
Thank you.
We live here. This is home.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
What was I gonna say about schedule? Something about Monday. Oh yeah, it was like $450 cheaper to do Monday night versus Monday morning, and I was like, I've never seen that kind of disparity. Like flights are so crazy right now. I was like, I could fly another flight entirely. So
why is gas so expensive?
I don't know. Unrelated, guys. Don't bring up politics in life because it doesn't affect your life.
I don't know. As long as Joe Rogan's standing behind the man,
Telling him good job, pat him on the back after talking shit the week before.
Who said I support this guy that I publicly endorsed?
I will literally stand behind this man. I don't stand for him. I stand behind him.
I didn't mean I still support him now. I just meant I support him that one day at that one time.
It is crazy. He just texted a dude and got FDA approval on a thing. That is like, I didn't realize that was even that's crazy. Ibogaine being approved via a text is one of the most like idiocracy things I've ever seen.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But I think Ibogaine can help a lot of people, so I support what was approved. It's just a crazy thing that you can be like, boo-doo-doo.
That's why I do a lot of drugs. All right, guys.
That's why we're so happy.
Let's go with this quick Streamlabs.
Let's do it. All right.
Qualitative though.
Steven, thank you for chiming in. Double 1-2 punch here. Loved the Coyote versus Acme trailer. Reminded me of Looney Tunes back in action. Okay, we got some love with Brendan Fraser, which I absolutely loved. Just pre-ordered Slither, which is one of my favorite movies, and I'm so glad it's getting a 4K release. Love
cool.
from the UK. Yeah.
Have you seen Slither?
I think once forever ago. James Gunn's, right? I think I saw it once when it first came out.
I reacted to it with Aaron here. That is a really good movie.
Yeah?
That is a fun movie, and it's got some just truly gross stuff. Wow. Like there's like effects that I've only seen it once, but there's effects in that movie that have not left my brain. It's like actually disturbing and like funny how disturbing it is.
Yeah. I love how much 4K is getting love. The fact that we're remastering films like that, like not just giant movies, but something like Slither getting remastered, that makes me happy. Because 4K is stunning.
Do you like any like gross horror movies?
Not generally. Not my thing.
So you mentioned you've seen this Evil Dead movie so many times.
I've only seen it once.
Did you like? No, but I'm saying one.
Oh, I've
Evil
finished it many times. Yeah,
Did you not like it?
I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I just don't like putting that imagery in my head. Like the world's so fucked. I don't like adding to it. Like I have enough in the 18 hours I'm awake. I probably have like 10 hours of just like So I'm like, why would I go 2 hours and be like, I'd like more, please? Like I just don't like.
It's so freaking fun, Jan.
I get how others feel that way, but my own experience is unless it's like Cabin in the Woods, which is inherently funny, like that has like layers to it and adds to it, or Scream, which is like cheeky. I don't generally.
You saw the wrong Evil Dead.
I must.
You should watch like Evil Dead 2.
Well, you know what's funny is we as a society, we do like violence and gore and stuff.
I don't.
But you like going to Halloween Horror Nights, which often has that.
Yeah, but that's like the joy of a communal, like the energy of a room when it's scared.
Like a coliseum.
But yeah.
Of people murdering each other.
I think I'd enjoy a gladiator battle.
Right at home in ancient
Yeah. Like a boxing ring or an MMA fight.
That's great.
Another Christian, do it!
I love MMA. Like, I like the rush of, like, sport violence. But, like, gore.
You like to go out on Hollywood Boulevard in the middle of the night and fight people.
Only when it's required. Only. But, like, I think real violence has an adrenaline to it that can't be replicated. And, like, horror violence, I just don't, that doesn't scratch an itch for me of, like, gore doesn't feel good.
So when I was just in New York, our flight was late at night, so we just left our luggage at the hotel. And we said, good luck, hope it doesn't get taken. No, we left our luggage at the hotel. And what part of New York did we go to? Oh, God, I can't remember which part. I'm a little brain foggy right now. But we were just wandering the streets. Like that's what you do in New York. You just walk around.
Do you remember the streets?
We went to a shop that was featured in Love Story that Carolyn Bessette loves. And it was packed.
I like that I'm like, what avenue? And you're like, Carolyn Bessette?
It was packed because Carolyn Bessette was one of her favorite stores and it was all over TikTok. And so I was like, my people.
That's
people
so
who love
funny.
Love Story around here. My people. Oh my God, we went to outside of JFK Jr.'s apartment in
you got a Love Story tour
in Brooklyn. And then there's a firefighting station that had the Ghostbusters. I was like, this is the Ghostbusters one. And we were just there talking with some tourists. And then the Ghostbusters car pulls up from down the street, sees us just standing out there, turns on the lights. And this,
that's such a New York moment. That's awesome.
Did we pay for it? We're like, can we get a picture? It's so cool. Anyway, But we wandered past the building. We had just so much time to kill. We wandered past the building that was, and someone actually recognized me there. It's a new like museum shop experience. It called like Inside the Mind of a Killer. And so they
should have had your bag.
The conceit of it is like going through in the Mindhunter people that you're like the FBI profiler and you're diving into the history of these killers. So they do a lot of like recreations of certain crime scenes, and you get a deep dive on all the killers as you're just walking through. But the first thing they said when we walked in there was like, this is not something about glorifying the killers. This is about, so we can understand the psychology of them better. And then within 5 seconds of doing it, I'm like, this is all about glorifying the killers.
No, that's a legal mandate where they've got to say, like, now we got to let you know this isn't to encourage murderers.
I was like,
but welcome to Murderville.
There's a room with like fucking like chopped up puppies and like hanging dead children, dead children corpses.
Why would you go there?
I learned about so many killers, and it's the thing. I was like, this is a really entertaining museum.
So this is more Dr. Satan's murder ride than like the Museum of Death.
Which messed me up, man. I went to the Museum of Death once because a friend was obsessed, and I could not shake the feeling of dread for weeks. Like I was viscerally affected.
And that place is less lurid than what you're describing.
Yeah, I didn't love
like
it.
the second you cross the beads into the actual exhibit, you feel the gravity of the river of death. Yeah, you feel the boatman.
What's like he is there. But what's ironic is I love Mindhunter, and I love when something has an extra layer to it. Like Zodiac, I'm fascinated by, but I didn't enjoy the Museum of Death at all.
But yeah, so you're like the main characters there. So they do their approach smart, and honestly, it's really cool how they build a lot of it, because they build like the actual TVs and stuff. They do a lot of like time period recreation stuff. But then you walk into like just truly horrific. Like there was one fridge we opened. It was the Dahmer room. And the Dahmer room had like
everything
Dahmer suite,
chopped up penis and balls. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. They're fucking like just doing that, not even a warning.
There's so much New York.
There's
you could have been
outside.
enjoying so much New York, and you're looking at chopped up dick and balls. There's an entire city full of magic and wonder. New York's one of the greatest places on earth, and you're like, you know what I'd like? Some Dahmer dick.
Soho, that's where we were.
That's my favorite part of New York.
It was just this random corner.
Broom Street. It's my favorite street in New York.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was just this random corner.
Dude, 421 Broom Street. I visit every time at Heath's apartment where he passed away. That's my pilgrimage to honor the man that got me in this industry. Broom Street is my favorite neighborhood, dude. It is magical.
It is beautiful.
It's not a place I'd go to look at Dahmer dick. I'd go to enjoy New York.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
That is so crazy.
All right, well, we're making
chopped
good
up
time.
dick and balls will inspire you.
Greg, remember when Greg said efficiency?
It was only 10 minutes on that one. What's the next one?
Next one. Here we go. We're doing it. Steven's back. Seen the Evil Dead Bird trailer before Lee Cronin's Mummy, which I really enjoyed and was pleasantly surprised. It looks like an Evil Dead, but with a fresh take on it. That's what's good about getting different directors in, so it's unique to the others.
That is true. Did you see the Mummy?
The new one, Lee Cronin?
Yeah.
No.
You would love it.
I'm sure. It seems like my exact shit.
We're gonna
People
do a reaction,
suffering
Coy.
for no reason, just having a good time with 2 hours of your life you'll never get back. Thrilling.
There were a few times where I was very audible in a not busy screening.
Did not look like my thing.
I was like, oh my God. There's a lot of like really gross stuff.
Not for me.
I think Brad Bird should do an Evil Dead movie. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Should do the most whimsical.
My mom's in the chat. She said Coy's sister would love the Museum of Death. That's what's ironic is all the things I don't like is what my sister's obsessed with. She has like preserved animals around the house. She has like skeletons of like snakes and like glass jars. She's like
the one I know.
Yeah,
the one with a shaved head.
Yeah,
on the side.
She's obsessed with death.
She's cool.
She's awesome. Terrifying. She's like Wednesday Addams. She's so cool. Haunting. I love my sister like so much, and she's so emotionally aware and good to talk to about real big life stuff. And then I'll like go visit, and she'll be like, "Here are the carcasses I got since I've seen you." I'm like, "What? How does this?" She's fascinated. But yeah, my sister would love Museum of Death. There's this place near where I used to live, Memento Mori, and it's a bunch of like preserved bodies and skeletons and things. And every time she'd come visit, she'd buy like a new dead thing. She bought like a preserved chick, like a little tiny dead bird in a raincoat.
Little girl.
Yeah, like that museum.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fascinating to me. I don't get it.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Steven. I'm really excited to see Lee Cronin's Gross Mummy.
Mind of a Serial Killer. The ultimate true crime exhibition makes its U.S. premiere in New York. Go check it out, people.
There's your ad.
Every room is about, don't forget to share your experience on social media. And here I am doing it.
Yep, here it is.
Writing it off.
Here it is for
Talking
you.
about it on the
Yep, now that was a free day
Now
at
it's
a
a
deaf museum.
write-off.
Yep, here we go. Yep. And now it's a promotional opportunity as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if you didn't finish Mindhunter, they kind of fill it in for you. I didn't know the BTK
That was
killer
the third
story.
season. That was all the stuff they previewed.
Oh yeah, the Burger King killer.
The BTK killer disappeared.
Burger the King.
Yeah.
He disappeared, claimed he got bored after not being caught for so many years, and decided to come back and start sending threatening messages. It was brilliant. Brilliant guy.
Crazy.
Anyway, it's pretty affordable too.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Michael, thank you for chiming in. Congrats on your biopic this weekend. Love you guys. I watched The Drama recently and thought it was amazing. What did you guys think? I was so anxious the whole time and thought it did a great job at portraying the reality of people's doubtful and insecure drama in relationships.
I really want to react to that movie, so that's why I haven't watched it. Did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet. I could wait. I could save that one.
We can all wait.
Oh, you're on too much right now.
I'm on a lot of things.
You
so
go watch.
tired.
Go watch that movie.
Go watch that drama.
Go watch it.
Go treat yourself, Coy.
I actually have been so busy here reacting to movies that I haven't been at the theater to react to my life. Like I haven't seen a movie I've wanted to see. I now know what Greg feels like.
Well, speaking of Michael, you just saw Michael.
Sure did.
And you gave a overwhelmingly glowing positive review.
I don't know what you saw that I said. I said it was a very adequate experience of the neutering of something that could have been like it was a biopic in the sense of like a VH1 pop-up video experience of like every edge was shaved off, but the character of Michael Jackson is so charming and interesting that no matter what, you're going to be entertained because he impacted like 20 years of pop culture in the movie. They cut it off before, it went places. But the 20 years that he impacted are so like it changed the world. So the movie has a built-in cheat code of like it's gonna feel good to hear these songs. But it was fascinating how much every time they'd be like, this would be interesting to talk about, wouldn't it? Let's not. And like they would just go like a note somewhere else. It was a really interesting experience.
So you're saying it really had Anton Fuqua's voice behind it?
Oh, like the distinction of Training Day is that man who said so much.
It was all there.
He, with
Olympus has fallen.
He used up all of his things to say. And then made this. I'm such a fan of his. I was like, there's no way the trailer from the producers of Bohemian Rhapsody could possibly silence Anton Fuqua. I was wrong.
Well, I'm at a different place with the Michael movie now.
All right.
Because
it's making money.
Because
you want to react to it.
It's making money. I don't want people to like me.
It's going to be a big reaction. So many different places now.
Yeah. Believe me, I never learned my lesson. Just watch our Wicked video and our Scream 7 video, which is be like, I know what's coming.
I think it's really funny how like you and I are very proud of being authentic to our own voices, and then like when we are, people are like, you just hate everything. And then the next video, people are like, why do you love everything? And I just want to send them to each other.
The
diametrical.
But now,
can you guys just argue over Greg and I loving and or hating everything?
But now my expectation is exactly where I need it to be. Because when we saw the trailer, I especially was not liked in that stream that day. People were really targeting me. Got messages on DMs and stuff. It's like, well, I don't know what I'm tell you, man. And then the reviews come out. I'm like, that's exactly what I thought it would be. And then I was like, that means the audiences are gonna probably eat this shit up. Looks like if you don't go in for a critical opinion and you just go in to just have fun and enjoy it, which I imagine would be elevated by a theater experience. But if you just go into, now that I know, like it is about, everyone is saying that it is super by the numbers, and I can't see myself walking out of this going, you know what, it wasn't by the numbers. Let me tell you why it was original. But now that I know that,
it's fun.
My expectations are so like tempered that I can probably just enjoy the movie now.
I can say with all honesty, I had fun watching a movie that I can acknowledge wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I can do that too.
But that's like real. Like I can both recommend it for fun and also acknowledge it's not a good movie. Like I can tell people you're not going to see a good movie, but you're going to have fun. Yeah. And that's true. Like true things can be true.
And I am a fan of that's the conflict with Michael Jackson that a lot of people have, and some people want you to just choose one lane specifically, but it's like I'm a big fan of a lot of his music.
He's
at the end of the day,
king of pop.
Like how can you? I went to go watch The Last House with Clocks on Earth, or whatever the fuck that was called, that Eli Roth shitty ass Jack Black movie
with the clock in its walls.
Yeah, I went to go watch that only because they re-released the Thriller music video on IMAX converted it to play before the movie. I had no interest in that movie, so I only went to go watch it because of the Thriller video, and I was like, best fucking music video of all time. And I heard they recreate the whole thing in this Michael movie.
They do.
Which was like, wow, the music video I could just watch. They recreate the whole thing.
Don't you worry. You can see slightly different angles.
I've seen it in the theaters.
You have more options.
Yeah.
This is literally the modern component of it's a greatest hits album with a visualizer component.
100%.
Like
it is that.
Yeah, it's a greatest hits album with history sprinkled in.
Well, I'm also fascinated to see Jafar Jackson's performance. I am really enticed to see, like, could I...
And Coleman Domingo.
I hear he's amazing too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Miles Teller.
I am glad that it is one of those experiences where I'm glad I did not watch it for screenings or opening weekend.
Anya loves Michael Jackson, so like months ago we got tickets to the earliest screening, and I remember the trailer drop being like, okay, adjust. And then watching it, I was able to within 20 minutes be like, I was right, but also, yay, King of Pop. Like, but you feel that shift. And like, I'm not saying that's a necessarily bad thing. I was someone that said Mario was one of the most simplistic stories ever, and it's basically like watching a screensaver, but I loved that screensaver. Like, it's one of the most visually appealing movies I've ever seen in my life. It is staggeringly stimulating, but at no point would I say like smart film or like good adaptation.
Yeah.
And this feels the same. And that's why I think they're both going to make a lot of money. Like, this is a world where Trump won twice. Like, dumb people need to be fed. Blah.
You know, I think everyone was kind of on your side. So, I think everyone's like, you know what? Even though I can understand Coy not liking my movie, no, did you just call me dumb?
Feed them. Feed them.
Feed her.
All right.
Had a fun time.
Let's continue.
Name that
Don't worry.
movie.
John and I will watch Michael. No, you can watch Michael, John. I'll do a solo reaction.
I'm very
ready.
Strapped in.
I'm very excited.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do a
good.
solo reaction.
I'm ready to learn about Michael Jackson. I need to learn about Michael Jackson. This is a
where
good
you're going
opportunity
to
for
learn.
me.
That's where you're going to learn.
You need to learn about Michael Jackson up to a certain point. Is what you're going to do.
Yep.
No, they're going to make a sequel about all this stuff they're not allowed to film. It's going to be great. What are you talking about? Okay. We're going over to the street.
Michael's story will continue about what happened the next day.
We're gonna do. Imagine they take all the important events out, and it is just a slice of life of him just hanging out over the course of those other 20 years. It's literally make what's that movie where everything in the Holocaust is happening just off screen? Make that, but Michael Jackson. Zone of Interest or whatever. Anyway. We're out of the gallows now, and it's time for some stream super chats. Thank you all for contributing, by the way. All right, and they're also closed, so you can only send stickers now. Mild-mannered comic nerd, thank you for kicking us off. Hey guys, sorry about this, but I'm about to go on an X3 rant. Apologies. Okay, so there is another one, so I'm gonna follow it up with that, and then we're gonna go back to ARC. Mild Manner Comic Nerd says, so let me get this right. You kill the love of your life, allegedly. Then you kill the man who's like a father to you. But you can't kill one man because of his healing factor? Mild Mannered goes on to say, Wolverine's other powers, plot armor as well. X3, more like excrement with X-lax, excuse me. As you can see, I hate this movie, but I love you guys. Thanks for letting me rant, lol. Apologies.
I'm confused. Are you saying that Jean Grey could not kill Wolverine because she emotionally wouldn't allow herself to because of his healing factor, or wasn't able to because of his healing factor? I think she was holding back in that scene. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but
defend X3.
I will kind of defend that moment where the whole point was she was getting in conflict with herself. And that's why she wasn't fully just eliminating Wolverine in that moment.
She wasn't herself with Xavier. She was torn in the Wolverine fight. Like, she was tapping back into being Jean.
Yeah.
Which she was not earlier.
Yeah.
That's how I read it.
Jean? I mean, it doesn't do it. The movie's not
not
a
great
job. It's a terrible Phoenix story.
Mild-mannered comic nerd, I think we're with you overall on the movie. I think that's one of our bottom 3 of all the movies we watched, the X-Men journey.
What will be the bottom? For sure, Wolverine. Wolverine, Apocalypse. X-Men Origins, Wolverine, Apocalypse. I think I would put... sorry, Coy.
I think New Mutants and X3 are neck and neck now.
I would put New Mutants there.
Now that I've rewatched, I think they're about the same.
I would put New Mutants.
Oh.
I would say Wolverine's the worst. X-Men Origins Wolverine, then Apocalypse, then Last Stand, then New Mutants. But I get those. I think New Mutants at least did something a little different. Whereas my problem with Last Stand is it did all things exactly the same. So that I put trying at least above.
That's true.
Yeah, coasting and being shitty is way worse than trying and being shitty.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I put that at 4.
This is going to be a very confusing frame setup in the left right now. Ark, thank you for chiming in. Appreciate you. I think it's Ark. Hey, all. Sorry about my super from last week. I know this isn't the place to express my problems, but life. But I felt like speaking my mind. I'm doing better. No, it's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing better.
Who remembers what he expressed?
Let's go back.
Right there? Is it right there?
It's been a week.
Don't understand. Who's right there?
No, but it's I think it's following up something else.
Or is it not a good idea to bring this back up?
It's possibly not.
Then let's not.
I feel bad. I don't want to. I don't feel
Let's
like it was anything. I don't think it was anything super grim or
No,
anything
that we
like
don't remember, so it wasn't as negative as you might have felt.
And I mean, I don't know. It's
Life happens.
It's it's the free form part of the show. It's nice to be friendly sometimes and to check in with our feels.
My rule of thumb is that if you are super chatting, you can express whatever problems you want.
We are here
Be
for
free,
you.
Go for it.
We are here for you, at least for a minute or two. All right.
You have nothing to feel bad about it.
No.
And whatever it was, I am glad you're feeling better.
That's matters.
Mild-mannered comic nerd, we got you. Jaden Bradbury, thank you for chiming in for the new X-Men movie. They need to show Charles and Kane growing up together so they can have Juggernaut be the X-Men's first fight.
Man, if they could actually show a strong delineation between Juggernaut and Professor X, because one is all about physical brute force and the other is all mind, and they're brothers.
Yeah.
We're missed opportunities that those X-Men movies had.
And there's some cool mystical stuff you could do, because technically his brother's not a mutant, and so they could have some jealousy over him being a mutant. He has a Jewel of Sidorak, which is a demon, so he actually pledges to a demon, and his powers come from that kind of allegiance. So him and Magic actually have more in common because they actually know limbo and all that. So I think it'd be interesting to have the rare case where a brother is jealous of someone being a mutant in a world that hates and fears mutants. Would be an interesting dynamic. And then one being the big physical and one being mental.
Who do you think could play Juggernaut?
Special effects.
You don't think there's a specific
I
type
don't think
of
a
voice
big enough.
actor?
A voice actor, but no one is physically big enough. I don't think they should try to cast.
Didn't Ryan Reynolds play him?
Yep. Don't know about that. I don't think that necessarily worked. I mean, it's a fun, cheeky idea, but
I remember it shows up. I can't hear the voice at all.
I can't. That's why I'm you need someone impactful. It should be memorable.
Yeah, I don't remember the Deadpool. I saw Deadpool 1 twice in the theaters, and I saw Deadpool 2 once, so I don't remember it that well.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of connection to Deadpool. I watched Deadpool 2 twice, and then once upon a Deadpool once, but I saw Deadpool 1 5 times. I love Deadpool 1. I still think it's the best by a lot.
Okay, fair. Juggernaut. I don't know. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. It's one of the best.
Man,
I'm
that's
the Juggernaut, bitch.
One of the only lines of X-Men 3 we enjoyed.
Oh, infamous line, too. All right, Stanley Mckitze, thank you for chiming in. Hail Satan! Greg and Coy, Andy Weir's favorite movie is Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, about fascism. Yet he despises social commentary entirely. What?
The writer of Project Hail Mary has been outspoken about trying to make his art not have social commentary. While respecting his writing, having not read his books, but really loving his adaptations of his books, The Martian and Project Hail Mary, think that inherently the stories he tells have political messaging, whether they're intended or not by their original creator, but the things that are said have those. And yeah, Empire Strikes Back is a very political film, but you can enjoy something and still go like la 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 and not look at the deeper levels. Like there's ways of reading too much into something or reading more than even the creators did, a la perhaps me seeing messages in The Martian and Project Hail Mary that he didn't intend. But there's also the inverse of that, where you can watch something that clearly has a message and choose to put your head in the sand. So like I don't think him liking Empire Strikes Back is in any way hypocritical of his messaging. I just think that he chooses to perhaps live as the ostrich.
There are so many movies that I have seen that I did not even truly recognize. Like, though, there's deeper meanings to it. Star Wars is a prime example of that.
It's perhaps the example.
It's crazy how...
I grew up on Star Wars. Look what happened with X-Men. You know, like I grew up, but X-Men should be more obvious, right? X-Men should be abundantly more obvious. But Star Wars is a great example where you can watch that, love it, and then you watch a think piece on it, and you're like, oh shit, it really is about like the Vietnam War and all these things.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are Nazis. I didn't think
That's
about
crazy.
that.
They're straight
Like, I
Nazis.
never put it together. They look just like Nazis. You know?
all white and all black.
And then you're like, actual Nazis out there love Star Wars.
It's crazy how
There
that
are Nazis who
symbol,
love
these
Star Wars.
symbols on everything, the branding they really loved.
Yeah, or like, oh, this is a cautionary tale. You know, like there's plenty of ways.
How can a war be political? It's right there in the name. Star Wars? I bet no one's really at odds here in this war. I feel like they really just get along, these wars.
But my point, like,
A trade federation?
no matter what you think about Taika Waititi, I'm 100% paraphrasing here. I'm remembering, the way I remember quotes often is normally about what they mean, not usually word for word. And I remember him talking around the time when he was actually loved, you know, when he was winning Oscars for Jojo Rabbit and shit. And Thor: Love and Thunder hadn't come out yet. People were like, I love everything Taika Waititi has to say. And he was speaking on writing, and I thought it was so true what he said. How what you got to do is just write the best story you can, write the best thing for characters, and then naturally themes come out of it, and then you tell people that was your intention the whole time.
Yeah,
because that's normally what happens. And what we're talking about with Andy Weir with his stories, it's like you look at Project Hail Mary. There's obvious social commentary elements you can mine from it because he's staying so true to the story, staying so true to the characters that people are able to place social commentary on it. So whether he's intending for it to happen or not, social commentary is social, is people. So if you're staying true to people, commentary naturally
That's
comes
what I'm saying.
through.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Humanism is a kind of social. It would be one thing to say I don't want to be politically commentative, and even then, I think you're right. Like everything is political, but yeah, like humanism is a societal
and people's
thing.
beliefs are going to be at odds by the nature of belief.
Yeah.
Like by existing and by having an opinion, your opinion is different than someone else's, and sometimes that scales.
Yeah.
So I think it's really interesting to say like I don't make things with messages. But at the same time, like I don't fault him for not wanting to. I look at art, and maybe this is as I get older, just trying to be more open-minded. But art is from hundreds of creators, so I really do try to separate the art from the artist, which is some people's cop-out, and it might be a cop-out for me, but it's not one person's message. It's such a beautiful thing that humans make this art, and you're gonna glean something from it that might not be intended by one person, but might have been by another. And there's just so much opportunity to. The whole point of art is to feel something. So I don't think like boycotting for a person or being mad at a person and therefore ignoring the 99 other % of things is necessarily fair to the art.
True.
All
right. Hey, John, can you do me a favor? I'm going to say this, even there's all behind the scenes stuff. Can you stop the recording on the OBS and then start a new one just so it's easier to grab the file?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Captain Fernandez, thank you for chiming in with the Evil Dead Byrne teaser. And now Beef. 2. Have we reached Wonder fatigue?
I've never seen Beef.
Dude, I love Beef. I just finished second season. It's so fucking good.
Does it live up
Not
to the
a lot
first?
of wonders in the second season. I actually like the second season slightly better.
Okay.
It's different. It's not as angry. There's like lots of boiling anger. Like there's a lot of percolating, but the first season I had to take breaks because I was tired. You know, when you're mad and your body tenses and you have to like rest.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself not enjoying the experience of being so tense. Whereas the second one is just really good writing and there's a little punchiness to it that you can like kind of calm down from.
That's probably why there's not as much talk.
Yeah, because it's not visceral. It's more like palatable.
Yeah,
But it's really good.
I really wanted to watch that. I mean, I still can.
Yeah.
But I got to get through the new season of Scrubs.
What are you gonna, dude? This last week's Rooster, holy shit! Well, that was like maybe my favorite episode. This current week, this most recent Rooster.
I'm only on 4th episode.
Dude, this most recent, I had shrinking level raw emotion.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic.
My TV's over the course of 20-minute dinners now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Although when I was in New York in the hotel sick throwing up, I gotta watch a lot of TV.
This is great. I love chicken.
Thank you, Captain Fernandez. Charlie's Flicks Fix. Here we go. It's time for a flex check.
I'll go first since Coy is phenomenally bigger right now.
But like
do
you're
it.
so like lean, dude.
Hold on, let me get in on those guns.
Look at the leanness. Look at that tricep. You've got the tendon out from the tricep. Look at that's good work.
That's without weightlifting today.
Excellent. Greg's killing it.
All right,
Coy,
Coy.
show them what you're made of, baby.
Greg also
Show them what you're made of.
Greg has the benefit of your complexion shows such good definition, man.
I'm a runner now.
I'm like feeling good, man.
you're looking great.
I'm leaning out, and then like
You got your veins.
also the shoulder striations are what I'm proudest of. I'm starting to get those like indents in the shoulder.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram video. It was really cool.
I'm down 15.5 pounds, and I'm down about 3% body fat, and I'm up about 4 pounds of muscle while losing 15 pounds of fat.
So actually, I'll run this by you while on air due to this question. I'll make it really quick. So I got to meet Nicom Washington, who is, it's public information. He's the trainer for Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox and Wilson Bethel.
Yes.
And
Wilson Bethel looks great.
I was asking him some questions. I told you that thing about doing legs every day. My legs are in so much pain. I'm like, I don't know how long I can keep this up.
It's a lot.
Like, just doing like 1 to 2 every day is
It's
like
so cumulative
holy
because they never
shit.
recover all the way.
My hip is just like my hips are in so much pain no matter how much I spread. So anyway, like I was asking him some stuff about some of the training, and he said we could interview him. Because I was like, if there's anybody who'd be interested in asking fucking physical questions, like we would
sit him down.
Coy and I would be the ones to talk to you, man.
I'll be taking notes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we would probably have it'd probably be like one of the interview that people might not be that interested in on YouTube, but for like clip outs, they would
Our
love it.
views,
And for
us.
personally us, I'm like,
Play that
we
back.
would love to get all the so building this, building
Yeah,
that,
dude.
because he's working with like 3 different body types and 3 different ages, and he's getting them to different points, and he's got a wide history of different health. Like he started off in the medical field, and then somehow found his way in the gym field, and he's a martial art so he knows such a variety of things. And he's such a great guy. I really like talking to him, man. And so yeah, I was like, I just wanted to talk to him. I had no interest in like asking him to do an interview. It was halfway through, and I was like, man, I didn't think I'd be asking you this, but Coy and I would probably have a great time interviewing you.
I think it'd be also. I think we'd ask such different things than what he's used to, because you and I are so like research and so like broad stroke. Like I think it'd be fun because we wouldn't just do like a men's health interview.
No.
That'd be fun, man.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
It would be cool.
We should do a promo where like this person comes in, assesses all of us, trains all of us, and then
we should train at Michael's gym.
Let's do it.
We should, the 3 of us. Michael's got the coolest gym, and the 3 of us should go and do our interview in the gym, and we could do like between sets questions. And I like the 3 of us training.
Yeah.
Well, what he was saying about the legs. Like Coy and I generally weightlift our legs twice a week, but he was saying you should do a little bit of legs every day.
Ups your testosterone, ups your metabolic rate. It makes sense, but you're always in pain.
Yeah, and I stretch phenomenally more than this guy.
I barely stretch. I can't touch my toes. Never have.
Yeah, I did like a full stretch today, and I still got like so much time.
I really need to work on my stretch. Like that day you and I hung out at my house, and I showed you a few like physical like tweaks and a couple full moves. I want to learn stretching from you because my lack of ability to like move is gonna catch up with me before. Like within 5 years. Like I'm 37.
Very important, man.
So I need I can't touch my toes. I'm like so tight in the back. Like I crackle and pop. But I can get huge. Like I got this big in 107 days.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Like that's fast. Like I can gain mass. Like I know how. Like I know the math, but I don't know how to stretch. Like I don't have that mental thing.
I got you.
We'll trade knowledge.
I got you. I'll teach you how to run.
I can run a couple miles. I texted LJ about Boston. I was like, hey, man, you want to do a couple runs with me? Because Greg will run like 10 miles and I'll die. And LJ's like, I only do cardio with tennis. And I was like, that is the most waspy thing you've ever said to me.
I don't know how to play tennis.
I don't either.
Well,
I'm not rich enough.
They check your credit score
Yeah,
before you hit
I just
the
feel like
court.
I just don't have the like commas in my account to play tennis.
Just wrap a sweater around your neck like a scarf.
Yeah.
I'm in a group chat with Coy's other friends right now, and we're talking about what to do in Boston. I'm like barely chiming in, I'm just trying to feel out this group. And I'm like, something tells me we're just going to have a couple of drinks and end up working out a lot.
USA!
I'm like, this sounds like the best trip ever.
Dude, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm like,
I realized I described to them, I'm like, guys, we can swing by Ben Affleck's house, we can swing by Ben Franklin's house, we can swing by Paul Revere's, we can go see the grave of Sam Adams while drinking Sam Adams. And I realized it sounded like National Treasure as written by Tarantino, like slurs flying and like historic monuments. And I was like, I'm very excited. I'm gonna take him on the Red Brick Trail. I'm gonna take him to Bell in Hand. We're gonna go by the Prue, going to Southie, going to the Green Monster.
I mean, if I'm drinking and eating bad, it's gonna be really hard for me to run.
Well, I want to run the day before we drink, so I feel a little less guilty.
Oh,
Like I want to get at least a workout.
If you run in the morning,
yeah,
especially, yeah.
That way your metabolism's at least moving.
Well, I feel like I'll get to know, like when I landed in New York, it's part of why I probably got sick, because I pulled an all-nighter and then I went on a run for 5 miles.
We're not doing that.
Through polluted New York. And I think if that's one of the ways I feel like I get to know neighborhoods really well.
I love running a neighborhood.
by running now. So
Yeah.
like I think I would just have a great time. Like, let me just run the city.
Yeah.
And I'll feel like I get to know Boston a little bit better.
And Lowell is a really beautiful place to run because they've really worked on like upgrading it. So there's art and there's cobblestone and there's like a lot of revitalized stuff because it was a really rough city 15 years ago. So they've spent a lot of time and money to like beautify specifically. So it's a beautiful place to run because it was the first like big mill city in Massachusetts. So we're talking like old mills and warehouses and like, but they're all upgraded and
I think when I see someone running, I view them as a local.
yeah,
So-
there's less tourist energy.
So when I run, I feel like I'm already part of the community.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to run.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to like first couple days before like a big bachelor day, learn it.
Yeah.
And then like feel less bad.
Yeah.
Because I know that
Be
Sunday.
like, keep up, guys.
Come on.
Going out here. Fucking insecure men obsessed with our bodies right
We
now.
need to feel good about ourselves, even this weekend.
Because we're going to feel terrible after we eat bad.
Vacation.
But see, that's what's great about going for a run. Go like cardio is great. Like I don't know.
Your brain, like.
Yeah, and
feels
it's
good.
it's good to do it early, but I find like at the end of a day, it's a great thing to do to process everything physically and outside of your thinking brain. And also, like you said, like it's a lovely way to just like, I don't know, pick an area, go take in the changing scenery.
Yeah. And I miss the change of seasons and things. I know it's going to be summer, which is the closest to LA, but I'm really excited to feel like a different place.
Yeah. Yeah. Monday nights, I agree with that, John.
Next week, we won't be here on Friday because we're going to be running the streets of Boston.
Yeah, fucking then going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Sugar, run, sugar.
That's the problem is you'll earn all those calories back at the
Within
Dunks.
an hour. It's going to be like we ran an hour and within 15 minutes, 1 Dunks and 1 beer.
They got to have protein donuts.
They got protein coffee, kid.
There you go. Well, protein coffee is the rage right now. Everyone's got their protein coffee. But anyway, Flex Check overheated your camera.
Jordan Diego Garza in the chat talking about you should really try for that interview and even interview other comic movie trainers. And I'm like, what if that becomes our thing?
I tried to do that.
We just become the comic trainer.
It's been 6 years, so I'm sure my NDA is expired. But I tried to do that with when Marvel was transitioning into TV and film. I wanted to interview the trainers and the lead actor and break down like the physicality impacting how they performed.
Oh, cool.
And like I had a whole thing, and we got decently far into the thing, and then the pandemic happened. But in 2019, I was developing a show with Marvel to like talk to trainers, train with them, and like get into different physical types. But if we could do that here, we could have control of the narrative in a way that I never could have, because they would have had edit and everything.
What you're talking about is when Nakam was telling me is how, because he's been with Charlie Cox in season 1, and they were like, they just wanted him to fight like a boxer, and Nakam knows comics.
That's cool.
He knows comics like incredible. It's his religion too. Like you, it's very much he knows them so well. And he was saying like, well, if you're going to be Daredevil, you can't just box.
Yeah,
like,
you're an acrobat.
He was saying, so he was teaching him other stuff. And
That's
then
sick.
Charlie, so part of what influenced the fighting style was his advice.
Dude.
And so that's why that's when I was like, dude, can we interview you? Because
That's
I was like, this
awesome.
is crazy stuff to like learn.
My old stunt doubles, Charlie is stunt doubles. So we have a mutual friend, and that guy's physicality is like nothing I've ever seen. He's the hallway fight.
Yeah,
like
okay,
my buddy,
cool.
my buddy Brewster, like Ninja Brewski is like some of the biggest Marvel. He's the Winter Soldier and Daredevil hallway fight. Like
Oh,
he's
awesome.
the guy, and his physicality is like nothing I've ever seen because he can like do a high jump over his height. Like he
Yeah.
can jump higher than him, which I didn't think was possible. And like his ninja acrobatics, it'd be cool to talk to the trainer that is then like, how do you make this guy look like this guy who does this 24 hours a day? And like those
Yeah.
things would be really fun.
I just I do love exercising more than nutrition by far.
Oh,
Because the other day I did a 5-mile run in the morning, and then I'm part of a runners club once a week, and so we went to a track, and my legs were already really sore. So part of the fun is figuring out how to keep going more than just willpower. So then I'm like studying other runners as I'm running, and I'm like learning different ways to pick up my legs, and then learning the benefit of like, oh, if I sprint for like 30 seconds, it'll make it easier to jog now. So I'm like, that's why I love figuring out that shit.
Yeah.
Like that of how your body works and making it a tool.
I do miss food being fun. Like nutrition is my struggle because I went
it
to
sucks.
Fan Fest last night and I ate fish and chips, and my body today is like, hey, this wasn't food. What the fuck is like? My pores feel full.
you all right, buddy?
Yeah, he's like, hey, are we good? We talked about this. You only eat for nutrition, not for fun. I'm glad your mouth was happy, but we'll suffer now.
Yeah.
Like I feel so heavy. So yeah, nutrition is interesting because I know after we drink, we're both going to be so much worse off than our friends that are casual. Like they live normal lives. We're like trying for peak
So
efficiency.
you're gonna
it's
have
be
to
like,
start building your drinking tolerance up over the next couple weeks. You gotta start take a shot, every hour just to be like, okay, I'm used to it now, so I can have fun before I stop doing this ever.
Guinness and Wheaties is one of my go-tos to get back in the drinking. And I think tomorrow
you
some Guinness
blew
Wheaties.
Aaron's mind with that yesterday,
Dude, it's so legit good. Any high carb cereal like a Cheerio, a Wheatie, like anything that's got like an oatiness in Guinness is delicious. Get after it.
All right. We
We
have to get focused because we got shit to go.
Guys, we're killing it.
Okay, let's see. We got Mitch TV. Thank you for chiming in. Hey guys, been watching for 9+ years.
Oh, thanks, man.
Finally started my own channel for movie talk and media talk with fine folks at Prepper. Thank you for the inspiration,
Wow.
and I hope to meet you all someday. Shouts out to Prepper as well.
Would you look at that? Getting Prepper more business for our competition.
We do shout them out all the time, and now they've taken someone else to fight us.
Son of a bitch.
Mitch TV is going to start doing reactions before us.
Now, Mitch TV, thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate the positive affirmation here, the words of encouragement. And I hope you get to succeed, man. I hope you get to succeed. Stay consistent, persistent. Keep challenging yourself on how you can do something different or grow. Don't be afraid to fail. This channel's mainly failures with some successes, and that's how we succeed.
9 years is a long time. That's like many lives that you've lived in that time. So we appreciate the long haul.
Many babies.
Many.
Maybe many short baby lives is how many lives you live.
Many.
9 years, 9 months.
It could be like 1,000 babies. Right?
So you could have just so many
That
kids.
So
like
many
Genghis
babies
Khan.
worth.
That murder museum really messed up Greg.
Avery, thank you for chiming in. Whose voice do you hear when reading Spidey comics?
My own. Get up, Spider-Man.
I'm Mary Jane.
For me personally, there's very few comics that I hear anything but my own inner voice. Like Deadpool sometimes sounds like Ryan Reynolds to me just because he's so formative, but I don't really like play a movie with voices in my head. I'm like when I'm reading, I hear my voice.
Yeah.
Like legitimately.
Yeah.
And I don't go like, no, Mary Jane. I just like read.
Once experiment, because that book series where it's all characters are Irish. Like by myself, I was just like doing an Irish accent to try to like with the other characters out loud, so I could try to hear it in that, and it worked that one day. But then, so I thought like, okay, let me just read the next day. Then it went right back to my normal voice.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to like
effort
to this. Yeah.
Because it's already like time,
Yeah.
you're already setting aside time, and if you
Yeah.
make something effort, you're less likely to do it for fun.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm the same way. I don't hear voices when I'm reading.
I do voices. All right. Thank you, Avery. Chris, thank you for chiming in. Underrated Spider-Man performance for me is Jake Johnson as Peter B. Parker in the Spider-Verse films, and is probably my favorite take on the character aside from Tom and Andrew for me. Thoughts? There aren't that many other takes.
I mean, there's the 93. There's a lot of animated series.
There's Italian Spider-Man.
There's Yuri. There's Spectacular Spider-Man. My personal favorite is Andrew, but I really do like Jake Johnson's quite a bit. I think he's pretty exceptional. I think it's a really cool, like, it's so different. Like a fully like broken, dejected, trying to rebuild himself dad Spider-Man, I think is really cool. And so I like that take a lot as well. Feels very lived in.
I love Josh Keaton, man, as in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Josh Keaton. That was one that when he showed up in Beyond the Spider-Verse, I was so touched by that. And a lot of fans were. I like his more than the 90s Spider-Man. The 90s Spider-Man kind of felt one note to me in the delivery.
And looking back on it, it does. I didn't as a kid think it was one note, but like when I hear clips now, I'm like,
yeah, they'll go to sound the
we've had
same,
some experiences
same pitch,
since then.
same level.
Now that I know what can have,
yeah,
like I think nostalgically love it, but I'm definitely like,
yeah. I kind of feel that way when I was watching the X-Men original animated series too.
Yeah.
But I think back then though that
it's the style.
It wasn't allowed as much variation or more naturalism.
The one we watched with him, I think was like really impressive to feel a new thing and feel its impact retroactively. Like that show is so good. I was like, oh, I get why people see Josh Keaton as their Spider-Man. I didn't have to be like, well, moving mine aside. I was just like, this is so good and definitive.
Well, black suit Spider-Man, that was or symbiotic suit Spider-Man, that was my favorite depiction they've done in an adaptation so far that I've seen. But in terms of like movies and games and that, I would say that took the cake for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Here. Thank you.
And I love
very
Yuri's take. My bias aside, I think Yuri's an exceptional Spider-Man.
Here. Thank you, Chris, for chiming in. Kenya King, thanks for joining us today. As always, gameplay idea. Story choice driven games like the Walking Dead series Until Dawn, Detroit Becoming Human. Cinematic game driven by player choices.
Yeah, one of the most disappointing things was waking up one day and realizing we started Mortal Kombat at the wrong spot, so we totally tanked that video. Yeah, after all that.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't play. It's like all the research I did, and after trying to narrow it down, it was like, okay, I guess we could just start from 11. Apparently, we should have started like 3 games ago.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, there's no point in this now. This is just going to tank. So that was sucky. But you learn. Failure. That's the way to do it. You get one success with Marvel Rivals, and you're like, it's going to be smooth sailing from here.
We're a gaming channel, too.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
Well, I really want Coy and John to do the Spider-Man games and the Arkham games. I think you guys would be the best fit for that. And then I'm trying to squeeze other people in between so you guys don't just do those.
I'm excited for Lego Batman when that comes out late May. That Lego Batman game looks amazing. Legacy of the Dark Knight, you can play as like different eras of Batman, and then you interact with different eras of villains.
I want to be on that.
So like Heath Ledger's Joker, but like meeting Heath Ledger's Joker as Keaton's Batman and stuff, like because they have all the IP, the animated series reflected as well as like Snyder's, like all of it in one game.
But we did all the Batman games. We should do that.
Let's do that Lego Batman. It comes out May 22nd.
Let's add on more to the schedule.
Oh, remember how June's gonna be light? Let's put a Batman game in there. It's gonna be fine.
It will be.
It's gonna be great, guys.
We'll compensate you, guys.
It's gonna be great, guys. I want to see my wife. Let me see my wife. I get married and never see my wife.
Hey, welcome to the club.
That's how it is.
That's what marriage is for.
Yeah.
That's the new plot line for you.
We want kids. Kids are expensive, so don't worry, son. Dad's got to go play video games. He'll see you later.
All right.
Dad's got to play video games to afford you some video games. All right. What were you going to say?
Got to watch animated shows to watch without you.
Because we're going to continue.
I was going to say, let's move on.
Yeah. All right. Look up those games, please, John, for reference. Oh, I'm aware of these games.
John, you're in charge, baby.
I mean,
do it.
I know what these games are. Don't worry. We were just talking about Detroit Becoming Human with Joe and Connor. Anyway, Galaghost, thank you for chiming in. Lisa Lagaim!
The amount of movement I saw peripherally before the yelling happened, I thought, I was like, what did Gallagher say to, like, I thought the camera knocked over. I just saw, like, John is literally, you guys can't tell, but he is exactly to the edge of my peripheral. So I thought he was either jumping over his desk at me, something fell, but it was all for Lisan Al Gaib. That was amazing. That was amazing. Galaghost, we're coming to the city.
I'm going to add it.
He's a Boston kid, Galaghost.
We love a Boston kid. I'm gonna add a third camera just for so you can see all the mess that the shit outside of frame.
Yeah, it's art, guys.
I'm also gonna add a microphone in the lobby just so we can
do an overhead and then a mic in the lobby for when Tara's watching anything.
Yeah, no, literally. All right, Daniel Sessions, appreciate you chiming in. Coy,
Could do the back rooms, just Reject Studio. Sorry.
Oh,
just have a camera on.
Don't even.
Like a backrooms feed, like a live feed of our studio for people that are like, what's it like there?
Monetize
Monetize
that.
it, and then we'll come in and read the live streams from the nights at dark.
Dude, yeah.
So, currently on the schedule, I have you guys doing Arkham Asylum on the week of the 20th of May, and you just reminded me the Lego Batman game comes out. So, SEO Greg kind of lined this up just right.
Oh, accidentally.
Hey.
But then the next week is when Spider-Noir's out, and that's just too many uploads. Fucking hell. Oh, yeah, and I'm gone the 29th to do the Spartan race.
And I assume the Lego Batman, wouldn't we want that to be quick? Like soon? If it comes out the 22nd?
Yeah.
This is the behind-the-scenes glimpse you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, if you guys wonder what it's like, it's the stress
This is
of
the
juggling so many
high-stakes
things.
behind the scenes of a YouTube channel.
It's so funny because late last year I was like, I feel bad. Like I've got a lot of obligations and things to do, but I know I'm going to make up for it and I'll be there all the time. And now it's like everyone be like, Coy, we're so sorry, but you're on everything at the channel, but we've got to move you again and again. I'm going to get married, I promise.
No, you're not. We'll make sure of it.
You're just on... Not everything, just some really big things every week.
You're on series.
Yeah. If you weren't on all these series,
It'd be fine. It'd be great.
If you weren't such a comic book guy, just forget all you know about comics. You won't have to do anything.
Series is just so consistent right now.
So much.
There's just so much series happening. All right, let's move on.
All right, here we go. Daniel Sessions, appreciate you very much. Coy, you should check out Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It's not just MCU, but 2D. Great show. And, it's great because it canceled after 2 seasons. And that's what you do with great TV, as we know from Spectacular Spider-Man.
I'm a big old fan of 2D. That sounds awesome. I've heard great things about Earth Mightiest. I actually have one of the seasons on, I believe, DVD. I've got it as a gift. I've never seen a single episode. I've seen nothing of it. I think... Was the Wolverine and Hulk thing Greg and I watched in that vein?
No. They had some short film. They had some there was 2 films in that, and that was just one of the films.
Okay,
that's why it was so short.
So yeah, that's the closest to that era. I've watched nothing, but I mean, after this nice 7 months ahead of us, maybe when it slows down again, I'd love to watch some Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Based off of my research, because I was really going to town last night. August is should be slow.
Yeah?
August is the one.
I was legitimately going to ask you when I should take my honeymoon. I'm going to let you decide my life, Greg.
I think August.
I have not planned, and I was like, I'm so loyal to Real Rejects. Anyone that's
August
I don't know, Coy's got so many jobs. I'm like, when can I love?
August, Coy, is when you can love
All right,
your
I'm
wife.
going to go have a honeymoon in August.
And then that's when John takes his trip. So,
then it becomes a whole other set of problems because no one's here.
And then, yeah. And what, 5 months after that is April? Good time to have a baby. All right. Get the lady pregnant on the honeymoon in August. April's a good time to have a child. Ready.
I'm telling you, August looks like the lightest month.
Okay. What's September?
I haven't gotten that far, so just
fucking
leave August and then come back in September.
Be back in time for September, guys. Ireland, I'll see you in August.
Oh, boy.
Man.
All right.
Because after July 31st is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's huge.
That should be the end of it. And assuming X-Men 97...
I have
no many. That's the only big question mark is how many episodes that is and when does that end?
And when is Your Friendly Neighborhood?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because
watch a soul descend.
Right now, August is only. I'm gonna say you're gonna be upset. I'm gonna say a thing. I'm excited for Super Troopers. I'm not worried about it for us.
I have that on the schedule.
Lanterns is out in August.
Oh, good. It's positive news. I'm looking forward to that show.
I'm excited, but yeah, guys.
When I'm sitting down to film, I love it.
Very excited to know Peace. I believe it got just says
so
August.
Much. Okay.
I thought it had a date. Oh wait, no, it did get a date. I think it's August 7th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just August. It says August.
Okay. Well, if we get screeners,
then
but you probably have to watch for your DC show, so you probably can't even be on it.
Probably.
Yeah, you probably want to be able to be on it.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
So tell me
this
what
time around.
Green Lantern. I mean, you weren't on Peacemaker because of that.
But I was on Courage Commandos, and we covered that simultaneously.
So maybe you just tell me all the Green Lantern comics I got to read. And
Beautifully,
I'll read them all.
I do think this show is going to be its own, very consciously.
Stop.
I can give you like best of Jon Stewart, best of Hal Jordan, but it's not like based off a run.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
So I can give you some best ofs.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's gonna be great.
Thanks, man.
August, living the dream. Imagine looking at your calendar and going, no weekends, no days off for 4 months.
Well, this is the thing with like movie YouTube. Every movie YouTube channel I know goes through this, where it's like, oh my god, it's so busy. And then the next time it's like, oh my God, there's nothing to cover.
Every January, we're like, can we afford to pay anyone?
Yeah,
Every January, February, I'm like, will I eat this year? And by April, I'm like, I don't remember living without being on camera.
That is that always goes. It's like there's too much to. There's absolutely nothing to cover now.
The week of Christmas, Greg and I are sleeping here because there's 18 Disney shows they put out at once. We're like, oh God, the sun. It's coming, guys.
Here comes the sun.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Yeah, John and I were here working Christmas. That was fun.
Christmas.
All right, we did have fun.
New
though.
Year.
We had fun. We were doing a Heated Rivalry and Stranger Things and Five Nights.
Five Nights too.
That was fun.
Iconic.
The chat says Vision Quest is rumored for August.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Keep it going.
Let's fill that fucker up. All right.
Leave Coy.
Avery's back. Avery, my man! Avery! Or my gal, whatever, however you identify. Give me, I'm gonna cut to me for this shit. Give me Man-Bat or any other rogue Clayface style. Yes, Man-Bat all day, every day. Solomon Grundy as well. No further questions, Your Honor.
What are the odds if I just write my Scarecrow script and I just try to get it to someone before they fucking greenlight a solo one? Because I'm like, after Joker and Clayface, Scarecrow will eventually come up.
What's ironic is you're the only one of the only people that actually help, and I could probably actually help. Like that's actually like I'm like, wait a second, maybe it's not a bad idea.
I feel like I just got to get on this before they might already be doing it.
It would make me so happy for you to actually get to like write because you love it. Like that would make me so happy to do.
Dude, you tell me the essential Scarecrow comics I got.
I can totally do.
New read or revisit.
Yeah.
As I read them when I was a kid, I really loved Scarecrow when I was a child. And so I get on that. I can bang out my main idea. Fucking got this. Got this.
I think Scarecrow makes a lot of sense to be in this wave with this horror element they're doing.
Yeah, I know. It's freaking me out because I've had this idea for so many years. I'm like, yeah, one day I'm going to do it. I'm like, fuck.
Greg, you have a lot of free time right now?
It's too late.
You should write it. With all this free time, with all the rest you're getting, and all the time you have to focus on writing, Scarecrow.
I got to at least pursue it. I'm not saying it'll happen.
But pursue it.
But I got to pursue it.
Have a dream again.
I got to do it. Okay, that'd be the craziest
That'd
news.
be awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay, just tell me what to read.
All right. That I can do.
I'll get on that.
All right.
What's next?
Thank you, Avery.
Thanks, Avery.
Appreciate you. Galagos is back. What's up, Andres? With Acme versus Coyote coming out, do you think we really missed out on the canceled 2000s Tony Hawk Looney Tunes movie Skate Jam? Yes, we 100% did. It's a crime that we didn't get it. Green light it now.
I'm still bummed about it. I'm a big Tony Hawk guy.
Same.
The video game is formative to my life. The man is hilarious. Like Tony Hawk is someone I'd actually kind of freak out to meet. And there was a panel I did with Jason Lee during the strike. And Jason Lee is one of the, I did, I think, 40 panels over the course of that 60-day strike.
Wow.
And it was really interesting to see how some people were like, I'm so excited for the challenge. And other people were like, we should just talk about movies and TV. Not like in a like union busting way, but in a like, guys, we've got people here that paid to meet us. Like we have to talk about it. But Jason Lee was so singular in the fact that he respects unions, but he still wanted to make the fans happy. Like I remember talking to that guy and being like, okay, you genuinely love your fans and you genuinely respect the union. What are we going to do for your panel? Because he was freaking out. And I was like, dude, I know your work so well. You inspired me to have my career, like you and Kevin. So we talked about skateboarding and Tony Hawk. Because fun fact, Jason Lee was actually there when Tony Hawk was learning to skate. Like Jason Lee is part of why we have Tony Hawk, the actor Jason Lee. So I remember I did 3 panels with Jason Lee. And the relief in that man's face when I said nothing about movies but knew enough to talk about him and his life for an hour is one of my proudest things because Brody Bruce is like why I do this. So to repay the man, Tony Hawk and Jason Lee in a skate jam thing is something that I've had as headcanon forever, to give Jason Lee his flowers and for Tony Hawk to get like his childhood dream. So I would greenlight that tomorrow.
Do you know how to skateboard?
A longboard.
Oh, cool.
I've got 3 longboards.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I can show you.
I barely remember how to ride a bike, honestly.
That's like formative. Like bikes are so healthy. That's like a fun one.
That's the poster child for shit you don't forget.
Stuff.
Greg didn't have a childhood.
I didn't really do some
But what are cartoons? What's a bicycle? Yeah, I've got 3 longboards, so I could actually like show you on one. Like I could be on one. We could board.
It's a tall order.
It's fun, but you break a hip at our age. Curtains.
Yeah, I didn't learn to ride. I could probably count on the number of times I've been on a bike on my.
Wow, I was such a bike. That's why I love Stranger Things. How did you like Stranger Things without the bike association? That's
right.
like my way
That's
in.
like 90% of the show.
You've never been a kid on a bike?
Yeah, like that's the show.
Familiar with how a bicycle works?
Wow, I was such a bike kid. Like,
yeah, same.
I've thought about getting a bike in LA.
Bike was one of the things to do.
Bike was like who I was as a person.
What do I want to do on a summer day where nothing's happening? I guess I'll just ride a bike.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Or a skateboard.
Bikes are awesome, dude.
I'm trying to get my bike fixed up right now. I live that bike life.
Yeah, let's get bikes. Let's be a biker gang, but like,
bicycle gang.
Healthy.
Yeah. Sports strings.
That was one of the things I wanted to do after Bike Riders. I was so obsessed with that movie. I wanted to get a biker gang and have all my friends go to the beach and ride bicycles down the thing and just be like Bike Riders.
Hell yeah. It's a flash mob. Thank you, Galaghost. Randy Francois. Thank you for chiming in. Sensei Greg, Lockjaw Coy, and Bad Hombre John. Keep grinding. That's one super chat after another. Life is one battle after another. Slay your dragons. Viva la revolucion!
I love that movie so much. I got my 4K on pre-order. I've waited in that steelbook for months, but they were waiting for the best picture thing to slap on it. So I'm waiting for my copy to come in, and I want to rewatch it in 4K. I'm so excited.
I really wanted to show Olivia that movie. I'm just so worried she won't make it past the first act.
First act is rough. Not in a quality, but it is rough.
It is like, will you stay on board this train?
Yeah. I watched that with my fiance.
Did she like it?
She did, but that was a rough first act because I'd never seen it. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, they're saying some shit. Like, how is this going?
Oh, she was there?
Yeah.
When we saw it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and they say some shit in the first act.
That's right.
Especially about black women.
Yeah. That's like, I was like sitting there like, I don't know if she's enjoying this experience because like, it's not fun to hear even if you know the quality and where the story is going. It's still just abrasive. So I was a very, very interesting first watch. But I love that movie.
But, isn't he married to a black person so he can get away with all that?
Yeah, like Tarantino.
That's the rule.
Yeah. So everything's fine.
Maya Rudolph technically co-wrote the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it now too, Coy. You get permission.
Nope.
Olivia's going to be black. We can make it happen. There's ways.
We can reverse Michael Jackson.
Movie touches on that, the tiniest, like the movie. It's so fascinating. I'm really curious for you guys to watch Michael. Like I feel so.
They should do the sequel with the pigmentation. They can make it look like white chicks. It'll be great.
Marlon Wayans stepping in.
I love
Michael
that poster
Jackson.
Marlon Wayans did.
So good. Scary Movie looks better and better.
That was so fun. The fact he was willing to do that on opening weekend.
The closer we get to Scary Movie, the more I think it's going to be insanely good. Like it looks better and better to me.
Did you see the CinemaCon footage?
Yeah, I was so happy. Like I was belly laughing throughout. It was amazing.
Yeah, I want to cover the movies again here. Because I want to revisit them before.
Oh,
yeah.
Have fun.
I've been thinking about that with Toy Story as well. I haven't rewatched Toy Story in years. I don't know if that they'd do though.
Yeah.
I don't have enough.
Or maybe you're on too many things.
I don't know if I have enough.
Yeah.
And you can't cry, and you hate animation.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do with you?
There's no thumbnail here.
But actually, you might cry during a Toy Story.
I might.
And it's animation you verifiably love. Soar.
All right, what else we got?
We have. Thank you, Randy. We have Michael Medina, Funky Cold Medina. Thank you for chiming in. Hey guys, I have really been enjoying the interviews lately, and I'm sensing we will have to switch back.
It's so fucking annoying. I'm just gonna take this off.
Greg's going handheld.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he's going handheld.
There we go.
Just keep having to pick it up.
Would you like me to switch back to this variety?
It's fine. Let's just keep it going, John.
I'll switch the sides next time, so you get the easier to use one, because one of them is a bit temperamental. Michael Medina. Hey guys, I've been really enjoying the interviews lately and the commentary videos.
Thank you.
Any fun interviews coming up, or what you'll be starting now that X-Men is done? Loving the content.
I can tell you exactly. based
On the
off
schedule.
The schedule here. We have the Punisher movies Coy and I are going to do.
In honor of One Last Kill.
One Last Kill. We're gonna watch the Punisher movie. It's just you and me.
Let me tell you something about Warzone.
Hey kid.
Hey.
We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch both Punisher movies. You can do it. You can
Doesn't
cram
acknowledge the third one.
You can cram it into the schedule.
Both Punisher.
We're gonna watch the third one. We're gonna watch the Dolph Lundgren one. Doesn't matter. It's not a good one. No one even counts it. Okay, kid. All right. So we're gonna watch
what third movie are we talking?
Dolph Lundgren.
The first one. Dolph Lundgren did one. And then John Bernthal and then Ray Stevenson.
Okay.
So we're doing Punishers.
We're doing Punisher. And then
We start on a 35 film journey.
Warzone is sick.
we start on.
I've never seen it.
Warzone is highly
That's
underrated.
a first time watch for me.
I will say that's another what from the fragment seconds I remember of that. After I've been reading Punisher comics, I really enjoy Punisher.
Yeah.
I really enjoy reading Punisher. And I'm like, I saw that movie once. I remember fragments of literally just seconds of some stuff. And I'm going, was that the most comic accurate Punisher? More than, because I don't really, Bernthal's great. But I feel like the show, I feel like Daredevil season 2 really captured the Punisher. And the Punisher show captures the traumatized Marine Frank Castle. And One Last Kill seems to keep that going. And when I read Punisher stuff, he's normally not Mr. fucking Bernthal.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm on the verge of tears all the time. He's actually a lot more colder,
Yeah.
But for a show, I think you need a bigger emotional pull.
I agree.
Bernthal makes way more sense for a television
And
show.
he looks
adaptation.
like him enough that it's that plus.
Definitely. When I'm reading the Garth Ennis run, I'm like, this fucking looks like he's got. How does
his
John Bernthal
nose
have the
broke
nose?
where it broke.
Yeah. How does he have the
That's
exact
crazy.
nose?
Yeah.
Has he talked about that?
Yeah, he got his nose broken 7 times. One time Charlie Cox did it.
But has he talked about how his
The angles
nose
are broken
happened
that
to
way?
match it?
I've always wanted to ask him.
Because, when I was reading the Garth Ennis run, I'm like, how does his nose look exactly like John
And that
Bernthal's?
predates it by 10 years. It's not like someone
it's
started
fucking-
drawing him like John
fucking
Bernthal.
nuts. Specifically the Garth Ennis look.
Yeah. And Johnny Meter Jr. draws him just like that.
As I read Punisher Year 1 when they look very different.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point is, I think Punisher Warzone might be the most comic accurate one, but I don't know about that.
I'm excited to
I have
watch
to
it.
watch it.
Punisher Warzone is sick. Shouts out to Lexi Alexander.
And Ray Stevenson, rest in peace. What a fucking titan, man. That dude is such a beast. He's such a large, intimidating human. I'm excited to see his Punisher.
And then we have Spider-Man. We're not going to do the Tom Holland ones. I know it seems antithetical, but that would fuck with our MCU rewatch. I thought about that. Put a lot of thought into that.
So we're not going to watch them leading up to Brand New Day?
We'll watch other Spider-Man movies, and we'll also get you and John playing the Spider-Man gameplays.
Okay.
So we're doing Spider-Man coverage, but if we started doing the Tom Holland ones, it would just completely mess with our MCU rewatch. And I think the whole point is we have to watch the MCU in order.
Oh, yeah. We'd watch it in the MCU run, though, right? We're going to watch, No Way Home.
We would include Brand New Day in our rewatch, but that would be closer to
December.
Yeah.
But are we going to watch Homecoming, when we get to it in the MCU?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying we're just not watching Tom Holland movies.
I'm saying by July we will not be watching Homecoming.
That makes way more sense than I thought you were fuck Tom Holland movies in general.
Yeah, it just wouldn't make
sense. And we won't be watching Cherry. We won't be watching any of this other shit.
We'll be watching The Odyssey because we don't have access to it.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So we're watching Punishers and the entire MCU.
What is Punisher, Spider-Man's? I got maybe Deadpool somewhere down, but that's later. That comes later.
That could be leading up to Doomsday.
What's next?
All right, Kenya King. Thanks for chiming in, Kenya King. Love to see
I
ya.
know. I know this comment.
As
I know.
The Mortal
Believe
Kombat
me, I know.
fans' voice.
Believe me, I know.
Should have watched the story of
I
Mortal
know.
Kombat 9 through 11.
It's hard to know when you haven't played.
A far stronger story than Mortal
hard to
Kombat 1. Also explains how we got MK1's story fatality.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility.
I also take full responsibility.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Talk to a room of 20 people. And everyone's like, yes, and
What'd
Greg,
you do?
whatever
What'd
you
you
want. Greg. Next meeting. Guys, it's okay to speak up. And let me know if you don't agree. Please.
That's half of why I want your opinion.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Fatality. Thank you, Kenya. Ray Torres! Hey! Good to see you again, Ray. Thank you for chiming in. Hey, everyone. Hope you all have had a great weekend. Oh, it's just getting started. Super excited for Coyote versus Acme as it gives me back in action vibes. A lot of back in action love. I got to go watch that movie. A childhood favorite. Any films coming out that remind you of your childhood besides Toy Story 5?
It's hard to know when I haven't seen the movies that are coming out. What is coming out?
Yeah, obviously Toy Story.
I mean, I guess for these guys, the fucking Looney Tunes movie.
That's definitely going to scratch an itch.
Let's go Looney Tunes.
Um,
already out of January. Okay.
Toy Story 5, yeah, that would be the one.
Spider-Man, obviously. Like, I mean, some of these characters we've never seen on the screen. I read a lot as a kid.
This is a good question, though.
Yeah, I really like this question.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. I loved that game. Like, I was a Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter guy. The Street Fighter trailer made me feel like when I was a kid daydreaming about movies about stuff I loved. Like, that new Street Fighter trailer made me feel like I actually texted Greg at like 1 a.m. that he was right, because I watched that trailer and I was like, this is all the things I dreamed of.
It is the most gratifying Instagram post I've ever seen. I was like, I know I would be right.
It was so right.
I didn't have any worries about that.
No, it looks like Street Fighter might be my biggest like nostalgia thing, because it
definitely,
and the story trailer's so good too.
I would say Street Fighter. You said you saw 20 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's fucking insane. And like the way the movie knows exactly who it's for and how to appeal to them without being cheesy, but being just the right amount of cheesy. And I talked to the director at CinemaCon, and he is so one of us. As soon as I like talked about my exposure to Street Fighter, the way he like started listening, the way he was like, okay, you're the audience, and like cared and was so invested. Like, it was really cool. We watched the trailer twice in like a big crowd. And the first time I saw him watching the trailer with everyone, like his back to us. And the second time I saw him watch us watch it. And I could tell he was taking notes about like which things were. And I was like, it was a really cool experience to see how much he cared.
Yeah. I mean, like that's the Street Fighter. So I would say Street Fighter is probably the most impactful one, because like watching the trailer, I've done like no research on this movie.
Yeah,
and I haven't played Street Fighter in like maybe over a decade. It's been like, no, definitely over a decade. And to be able to still like call out all these characters without having to research,
right?
I was like, wow, I really this is my childhood.
That's that's every like comic thing for me. But with Spider-Man, these are characters I didn't think we'd see. Like, I didn't think we'd get Boomerang. So the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, when they showed Boomerang and it was a comic cover, like that was crazy. Tarantula, like comic cover, like Black Tarantula. Sorry, those things are really no, it's Tarantula. I was right the first time. But
I was gonna say,
yeah. But to have that, and then also like the way we've all grown up with Spider-Man, to see certain things that feels like uniquely 90s nostalgic. So I think Spider-Man and Street Fighter. I think Super Troopers is going to hit me pretty hard too. I love that first one.
Oh snap! It's Resident Evil for me. I was what I mean. I got Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter later for some reason, but Resident Evil was always the one as a kid where I was like, yeah, like this is. It's that thing where you're like, you're starting to get your hands on something like a little bit more advanced than just, Star Fox or Mario or whatever, and like the fact that Zach Kreger is getting to come in and do what I've always wanted to do since I was a kid is pretty sick. That and honestly, Scary Movie does get me kind of feeling like Scary Movie 1 and 2 were those movies that like would get watched at a sleepover and you'd feel like you were getting away with something.
Yeah.
So like to have it come back with the original folks is yeah.
Hey John, I had Olivia send me photos from
let's go.
From the Inside the Mind of a Killer thing.
Yes, excellent.
Now I'm going to
send them to Gmail.
I'm going to send the just one to Gmail.
Okay.
Just one.
Just one.
And
Looking for
I
one
want
of
you to
Just
try not to read what is on this image until it's on screen.
Copy that.
Okay.
All right. I'm here. Got Gmail
It's an
ready to go.
HEIC file. Do I need to change that?
No, that'll be fine.
Okay, I just send it to the Gmail.
We will screen cap it in, and it will be Gucci, as the kids like to say. Gucci Mane. All right, cool. We're downloading this pic, and I want to try and not. I'm going to do my best to look at this as in peripheral only. All right, here we go. A 1, a 2, and wait, let me actually get this black backdrop back in here. Sorry, peeps. 2 secs. All right, cool. Sit.
All right, Coy, can you read that?
Here we go. Oh no! Oh no! Gee!
Oh, there it is.
Why are you doing this?
This is
to
how
me?
it happens.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me?
I don't know if you can read everything on there.
Homeless, Humpty Dumpty.
amazing.
Jesus, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
No.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's John Humphrey right there. Yeah,
Wait, go pull back to the information.
I love the darkness in your eyes there.
The known aliases.
Yeah. What do we got? Who do we got?
That's it.
We got homeless. We got
Humphrey Dumpty.
And we got Jesus.
Jesus
Christe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you're from Beverly Hills.
Honestly, yeah.
That's
I
fancy.
got to glow up here.
You know, you did the
honestly.
work.
This is truly iconic. Truly iconic work. This is my new profile pic. And thank you, Olivia, for
You
sending
enjoy
it
it.
over. I am actively enjoying this. Ray Torres, thank you for chiming in. Comment your childhood kindling movies in the chat. Jordan Garza, thank you for chiming in as well. Hola, bros. Happy mother flippin' Friday. Or Monday, Friday. Got the stream on while I design my Mr. Miracle tattoo and sip my overpriced coffee. Great day to be a nerd. What's that tattoo gonna be? Coy, if you had to get a Mr. Miracle tattoo, where would you get it and what would he be doing?
I would there's an image of him like pulling apart the fabric of reality, like escaping the cover of the comic book, because Mr. Miracle's power is to escape anything. So it's a Mitch Gerard's cover. If you type in Mitch Gerard's, MIT, and then not Jared's, but Gerard's, there you go. Let's see if it pops up. Let's see. But basically it's him coming through. There you go. See the right? I would right one over. See that? I would have that like on my chest, and that way he's like bursting out of my heart. Because
pretty sick, honestly.
Because the symbolism of him being able to escape anything, I think it'd be very interesting symbolically as like the escape of your soul and your heart and yourself.
They should put him in an escape room.
Yeah, he'd do well.
You don't have a tattoo, right?
Mm-mm.
You seem like a guy who would have one.
I have so many I want.
Yeah.
Once I start,
should have a
they're already
Boondocks
covered.
There are areas
tattoo.
where we are very alike. Actually, I feel like John would be the one.
Yeah,
out of the three
of
of
all
us.
of us, he's like a tattoo guy.
People are always surprised.
But you're, I guess I know you though, because you're very you can be very indecisive about some things.
Sure.
That I can see you just like overthinking and thinking too much. It's gotta be the right one. Or it's gotta be this. Or,
Sure, yeah. I
I've
have
had three
a
of one
couple
for years.
designs that have stood in mind over time. It'll happen someday.
Yeah.
I've got 3 I've wanted for almost 20 years, so I think that maybe it's time soon. But also kind of afraid of ink poisoning.
Oh, I get you.
Like I'm afraid of like doing something to myself that causes cancer in 20 years. I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to go and says this is the tattoo of a killer.
Comma Bella.
You can get it in that black light material. Too,
Yeah,
so it glows
so
a
it's
little
sparkly
bit.
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love to see it. I'll get some tats one of these days.
Yeah.
Hope your coffee's good, Jordan Garza. Jordan Garza again. Love Tombstone. So hyped to be getting 2 tombstones this year.
Nice.
2 for Taco Tombstone Tuesday.
I wonder who will be the one that really stands out.
We are getting a bevy.
It's gonna be Gigawatt.
I think there's so much happening in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think Tombstone will be one of those ones you have to remember when you're reviewing the movie to highlight.
I feel like he's gonna be the big bad.
I'm still not 100% confident. I don't know, if something tells me that he'll be a bigger standout in the show. Just to get more screen time, you get time to explore the character.
A lot of villains in the show too, though.
Yeah, but it's 8 hours,
right?
You know,
I don't know, 40 minutes.
And there's as many villains in Brand New Day.
Yeah,
but in 2 hours, you know.
Yeah. I'm curious. I mean, I think the one in the show, Lonnie Lincoln, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2, might be the surprise best.
True.
But Brand New Day is the one I'm most anticipating because I'm really excited to see that guy in live action.
Here. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Jordan Garza again. What would be y'all's pitches for a new Evil Dead? Coy, since you're the expert.
Lou Pucci, after his appearance in Daredevil Born Again, he is dead because Kingpin killed him because he was the guy in the cage that whole season. And now that he's experienced evil, him and Muse team up. And obviously with the canon of the Evil Dead that I know
Ash
so
has
well.
to appear at some point. Ash will return.
It will be Bruce Campbell fighting Lou Pucci. And they've got this book, the Necronomicon. And the Necronomicon is a book that is both the Book of the Dead and also the book you get at Comic-Con every year. So it's a giant crossover between Evil Dead and comic books because Daredevil. And then Sam Raimi directs it because he's both the Sony and Marvel Universe and Evil Dead. So it brings the universes together.
Coy's Evil Dead. I'm going to pitch your Evil Dead. Coy's Evil Dead is in this universe, somebody inked a Necronomicon comic book in human blood. It's actually laid out like a comic, and the more you read it, the more like crazy stuff starts to happen. And then the movie has like a very Scott Pilgrim-y kind of style.
And we can call it the Necronomicon, right?
Yeah, the Necronomicon. We'll just call it Necronomicon.
That's all I ask.
Yeah. All right.
I think they got to do a multiverse mashup. That's one that we all have been wanting.
Everyone wants multiverse.
Well, that's the one I would want a because Ash is this drive. Like, it's the main character in Ash. Bruce Campbell, I know, has been diagnosed with something, and he's been dealing with that. So he's been taking it slow. But, you know, it's his fucking defining role. And we've had these other characters show up.
And alternate dimensions are like a thing long-standing in this world.
It would be really cool to see Ash crossover with some of these other characters that are becoming them. Because like Ash is the only main consistent character that people have gotten to know. The other characters, they did one movie and they're gone every time. Right. Ash has been the one only main character in the entire franchise.
Get that Mia crossover. I want Ash and Mia together.
It is cool that the franchise has managed to outlive though its main character in a way. That's pretty hard to do.
It is the unique blend of the tone and the motifs are as much of a character as Ash is, and the vibes.
Because like Ash seemed like you couldn't do one without him, but the Evil Dead world doesn't even have like a defining villain. Like you could do Scream movies without Nev Campbell, but you have Ghostface. You know, you could do Halloween movies without Laurie Strode, but you have Michael Myers. Evil Dead just has fucking like creatures and shit, and then a book of Necronomicon. So the fact they managed to keep it living without Ash Williams is pretty impressive.
All right, hear me out. Okay. Evil Dead Prey. They find the Necronomicon in Native American times.
Nice.
And they have to deal with that. Then Evil Dead Record is like a ghost hunter show, all in POV, like found footage style, but they find the Necronomicon and you do a found footage one. Then do one in an office building or something where it's like all corporate and stuff, and they're like, hey, we found this book or something, and they bring it in to like dust it off and archive it, and then it's like in an office building because we haven't been there yet.
Passion of the Necronomicon.
These are 3 pitches.
The ultimate undead story, Easter.
Yeah,
Passion of the Necronomicon.
Passion of the Deadites. Robbo96, pitch us your Evil Deads in the chat, gang. Robbo96, thank you for chiming in. Coy, based on what you've heard and your after the footage shown at CinemaCon, do you anticipate Dune 3 to feature the Spacing Guild and also be rated R?
I do not know what the Spacing Guild is, but John is looking it up. It is an organization that Frank Herbert, Monopoly of Interstellar. Oh, I do know what that is. Okay. I assume that would be a factor. I actually did know because we watched that Dune show.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I just didn't know the name of it off the dome. I assume that will be a factor, and I don't think it'll be rated R because I don't think it needs to be. You make more money on PG-13 movies just because you can sell a lot more tickets. The cool thing about Space War is lasers don't have to show blood, right? It can be just as scary, but that's kind of the big thing that makes things R-rated. So I don't think it'll be rated R, but it was very intense footage. It felt like Saving Private Ryan. Like D-Day now stands for Dune.
Dune Day. Yes, absolutely. Go watch our Band of Brothers reactions. Larry, thank you for chiming in. Shrinking. Great rec. Great, Greg. Great interview.
Thank you.
They were solid. I was very impressed.
Coy texted me that. That was nice. Thank you, Coy.
It was, dude, I was like, because you and I talked about them beforehand, but the big thing with interviews is you can prep the hell out of questions, and if you don't read the energy of the person right, it can go to shit. And it was a lot of different energies and a lot of like, it's a busy space, and the questions were not linear. Like it was a really good set.
I appreciate it, man. It was weird because it was like a red carpet, but It was tighter than usual. I've been to red carpets with it. It's generally tight, but it was like extra tight. We had to be like cooperative with all the people around us, and it was also like kind of quieter in there too. But no, everyone was super nice, and I got to meet the publicists of Shrinking, and they were so kind too. And it's just so nice. Like, I don't cover the show here, and it's just fascinating to care so much about something. So I'm just a fan. That's something that people want to know. I'm just like a genuine fan of something I don't ever really cover. It was Shrinking. I was fucking happy to do it. It was cool because I could improvise.
Yeah.
Because I know it so well.
Right.
You know, and
you can yes and when it's like part of you.
Yeah, and I also had the benefit too. If I heard a question around me that sounded even slightly similar to something I wanted to ask, I was like, okay, I don't ask that then.
Yeah, that's why it's good to have like 7 questions for 3.
Yeah, and Coy helped me out beforehand. After the live show we did at Scum and Villainy, I trust Coy a lot when it comes to interview questions. He sat down with me and he helped me arrange the order, and he's really good. Coy's really great at knowing why the order should go, and also like why something should be very much like last to consider, or this should be a good back. Like he's like structuring it.
There's a science to it. Like there's a flow, and that has to be able to be changed on the fly, which is important to know how to like have an alt. And like I actually posted it today. I sat down with Takashi Yamazaki in CinemaCon, the director of Godzilla -1, to talk Godzilla -0, and it was really interesting because I'm doing the interview. I speak English, he speaks Japanese. So all the things I was telling you about tone and flow, I have to infer from a language I don't know a single word of. Yeah. So I've got to hear the tone of the translator and then try to gather whether or not like that reaction is. So it's like the hardest thing for me is when you add a language element with a translator of like what the flow needs to be.
Oh, so he's hearing like, and you're
and I don't know if he's half Asian, so he can make these jokes. I'm not going to acknowledge those jokes were made as a white.
I made fun of the American white, though.
Yeah.
That's
what I sound
that's what
like
Coy sounds like to
the translator.
To someone who doesn't speak English.
Yes. But it was...
Coy's here.
Koi-san.
These reaction shots are going to be neutral.
And now John do black voice.
Man, what the hell wrong with you?
Those are actual words.
Just
what are you doing? You're
Tucker.
doing actual words.
Oh, sorry.
You can get away with it if you don't do actual words. It sounds more Chinese.
Guys, we're 3 hours into the stream.
And
we are
the proper vowel structure for a black-sounding gibberish?
Greg is just prepping for Boston. Greg's just getting ready.
Okay, Evil Dead -1. They find the Necronomicon in World War II Japan. All right.
Evil Dead!
And they could cross it over. There is a Japanese franchise called Evil Dead Killer or something like that.
I love cliche.
Yeah. Evil Dead something or other.
There's just something
they
I
should
find
cross it over.
There's something I find just so fun about provoking stereotype conversations. I met this really nice guy at the Run Club who everyone thinks he's Filipino. Find out he's half Mexican, half black. And I was like, do I ask this question? See how comfortable we can get. And I was like, I've heard this stereotype, and this is a stereotype, that Mexican and black people don't get along. He's like, yeah, but that's just not true, man. I'm like, honestly, I don't really keep up to date with stereotypes anymore, man. So it's good to know.
That's good. That's good. I love there's the thing going around on social media where like people are like negotiating on behalf of all the races to just get like innocuous slang terms back. So it's always like, to the black delegation, will you bring back on my mama in return?
The racial draft, but for slang.
Yeah.
Like the Dave Chappelle skit, but for slang.
And it's just people stitching in and going like, I am a Philadelphia black delegate here. Like,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But anyway, Evil Dead Trap versus Evil Dead -1.
Oh, sweet. That looks cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
We're doing
What
it.
time do we have to be at your thing?
All the time.
Physically be there at 3:30.
Holy shit, let's hurry up.
All right, we're nearing the end.
Because I'm recording at 4, so I have to
okay.
physically.
All right, Jordan Garza, who's a DC character you like in the Noirverse?
A DC character in the Noirverse?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like a Spider-Man Noir, but DC, like a crossover?
If there was like a noir version of a DC world.
character. Okay. I think Lobo would be funny as fuck in Noir.
I want a female Joker that's not Harley Quinn, just the actual Joker. But female. Actually, wait, in the Noir verse, one of the comics I read growing up was Batman Thrill Killer, which is all Batman Noir. And
Batman's a pulp noir character. Like anything Batman kind of works.
But that one was like not made in the 50s. It was like something that they made like in the 90s or 2000s, and then they made a 50s version. And
Thrill Killer is sick.
Alt versions of them, and yeah, Thrill Killer, that was a great one.
I've got 2. I want a pulp occult magician, Constantine, in noir. And then I want like a evil magician in Zatanna, and I want both of those characters to be like kind of on the villainous side, but in that noir era, I think that'd be cool.
If I remember correctly, I think Zatanna is in this one.
Oh, that's cool. I love Zatanna, man.
That's gonna be sick.
All right, what else we got? Thanks for the question.
Zatanna, man.
This is when Greg and Coy focus up.
All right.
Procrastination kicks in.
Yeah. Jordan Garza, here we go. What's a big 2 comic story that's spoken to you and stayed with you? For me, it's Mr. Miracle and Animal Man. Also, R.I.P. Sam Keith. I started Sandman and Max recently.
You got great taste, Jordan Garza. Any comic runs that have stood out?
That are just 2 comics?
Big 2. Marvel or DC? The big 2.
Oh,
that's what you call the big 2. What are 2-issue runs? The Juggernaut versus Spider-Man.
I was like, what a legacy issue?
Flowers for Rhino. That's a 2-issue run.
You know, Rob
Days of
Zombie's
Future Past.
Whatever Happened to Baron Von Schock, I think only got published through like 2 issues.
There you go. There you go.
Out of a planned 6 or 7.
Days of Future Past, 2 issues. But that's not his question.
Now, what's yours, Coy? People want to hear yours.
I think comics that have really stuck with me are Ultimate Spider-Man, both runs, the modern one that just ended and the 2000s one are both, I mean, that's 144 issues, that original, but it was really something special. I think Grant Morrison's X-Men really stuck with me. I think Batman Hush I reread recently, and I love it. It's really something special. Batman Year One is iconic for a reason. Superman Up in the Sky is Tom King's Superman, which I don't think get enough flowers. Tom King's Batman I love a lot. Those like I think about like day to day. Oh, Saga I think about all the time. Sex Criminals I think about a lot. I'm really excited for that show.
What was the Superman?
Oh,
what are the Superman comics you recommended me?
There were like the 3. One you really loved was the
Man for All Seasons.
I recommended
not that one. And it wasn't the one from 4 different POVs.
No, it was the one where he's like it starts out with him like helping refugees out, and then he comes back,
and then the Zod and all the
Lex brings I can picture the art.
Lex brings in all the Kryptonians.
Oh, what is it?
The fuck was that one called? That was my favorite Superman comic.
If you hadn't asked me, I'd know it.
It's easily my most favorite one, and I cannot pinpoint the name of it.
It was like so. It's one of my favorites ever.
Not for all. There's Superman for all seasons. There's All-Star Superman. What? It's the
Birthright.
Birthright. That's that for sure.
That's such a good.
It's weird. Like I remember so much of the comic.
I pictured the cover. I pictured
goddamn but Superman Birthright for sure.
Hell yeah, we got there.
In the Marvel department, ooh boy, that's a thick one. I mean, it's super cliche, but I really loved reading Old Man Logan. I really ate that up. And yeah, I really do love reading Punisher right now. I think it's just because it's so grounded
and different from like most Big 2 stuff.
Yeah, I think something that's more mature and harder and like gruesome.
I sent you like 10.
I'm really into that. I think something needs to be like fucking visceral and R-rated, and I'm just like it's the easiest.
I think you'd like Constantine, dude. I sent you that list like Dead in America and those ones.
Yeah,
I think you'd like some Vertigo stuff.
Yeah, I'm just reading Essentials still. Anyway, but thanks, man.
Dead in America. Galaghost is back. Hello, gentlemen. Breaking the first 2 rules. Any chance of a Fight Club commentary with you all?
Don't write it off. One day.
I think that'd be fun after like we get through the stuff that's leading to stuff, like to just do it.
Yeah, to do actual experimental ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time. And rewatching it recently in 4K in theaters was an honor. It felt like I was at like the first screening. It was really cool, and the movie holds up. So as I get older, I like it more, and as we devolve into like a late stage capitalism, it's consumerist commentary is genius.
Coy, when I was walking the streets of New York, I saw this thing on the street, and I had to take a photo because I thought of you as I was just on a random sidewalk corner.
Yes! Oh, that's sick. Someone broke the first 2 rules with a little graffiti. That's dope.
It was just on some random
corner.
Oh,
that's
New York.
sick.
Wasn't like I was like, what the hell is a Fight Club?
I love how recognizable that font is. Like it's such a good clean pop. My mom got me the anniversary poster, the re-release 4K poster. She runs a movie theater, so my mom like got me that beautiful new pink.
Oh hell yeah!
Thanks, Mom. She's in the chat. My mom says hi.
Hi, Mom. Say hi to your creepy daughter. For me.
She's so smart, so creepy.
your spooky, creepy daughter.
You guys will see her at the wedding and you'll understand. So smart, so creepy.
So
She's
creepy.
such a good kid. So scary.
Hell yeah. All right, we got the Jordan Garza. Javi, however we go. Thank you for chiming in. Love y'all's content. Not sure how much you guys know about anime or manga, but if you do, what would you like to see made into a live action movie?
Dragon.
I think Attack on Titan actually would be a good. I know I haven't seen the Japanese live action version, but I do feel like they could do a good adaptation if they like greenlit a franchise in advance and were able to shoot. If they were like Lord of the Rings it, but maybe not trilogy it, but saga it in advance, like 5. They could do 5. I think they could pull it off. They'd still be missing some shit, but I think they could pull it off. They're missing a lot of stuff. Naruto is one of the longest running comic shows ever, but I thought if they focus on this one character named Kakashi and they just told his story, I feel like that would be a good way to get some version of a live action adaptation. That would be my pitch.
If we had a time machine, I want to go back in time and get prime Jackie Chan to play Goku and prime Jet Li to play Vegeta. And I want a Dragon Ball Z series so bad.
Wow.
I don't know who I'd cast today. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are worthy. But Dragon Ball Z is like the anime. I don't consider that one they made canon. I want like a live action Dragon Ball Z so bad.
They should just get the cast of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, slap them together.
Dude, I think Michael B. Jordan could direct the fuck out of a Dragon Ball Z. After watching Creed 3,
yeah.
Like, he did a lot of anime influence in a way that felt grounded. He could go the inverse and ground some anime stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's such a fan.
He could also do a remake of The Notebook.
He could. He's got like a ton of IPs right now. He's just collecting them, like Dragon Balls.
He's actually doing an adaptation of a book I read, Fourth Wing.
Oh, is he? Is the guy?
He's doing Fourth Wing. Amazon show. People are excited for it. So let's move on.
Shouts out to Gundam. They're making Gundam. I'm worried about it. All right. Anyway, Jordan Garza, thank you so much for chiming in. Damn it, Hellblazer versus Evil Dead would go so hard. I might just have to draw it myself. And what other comic characters would y'all want to see kill some Deadites?
Fucking Punisher, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
That writes itself.
The Punisher would hands down be the one to do it. Who else would you want to see? Everything else would just be some fancy answer. Nah,
Punisher's
Punisher. Great. Punisher's like, because he's a human being. If you get another supernatural character in there, they'll probably just like whoop their ass. You get Constantine in there, you get fucking Ghost Rider. Nah, it'd be too easy. You got to get someone who is like, who can get bloodied up, bruised up, but keeps getting back up. Gotta kill Deadite. Fucking Deadites.
The Usher from Spider-Man 2. I think he'd do well.
Yeah.
Pizza Papa. Yeah.
Pizza Papa as well.
Yeah.
What else we got? Thanks, Jordan Garza. You've been showing a lot of support in today's stream. Really appreciate you, buddy.
Woo!
Thank you,
Jordan. Chris, thank you for chiming back in. I think the main reason WB, quote, had to sell their company was because Zaslav wanted to enrich himself more than he already has. In my opinion, if he really cared about film, he wouldn't be selling WB.
Film doesn't matter. Bottom line matters. Bottom line is profit. Profit is what matters. Profit. I heard from John Campia that in his video he posted, the section I remember him saying is that once they came back with their deal, Zaslav couldn't argue that he couldn't come up with any feasible way of how it would possibly meet the WB would ever meet the shareholder, like the share numbers,
the price of the shares.
Yeah, ever without there's no way he could project that it would go there. So it was like they had to take the deal. Some shit like that.
I hate when publicly traded companies lose because of expectation of infinite growth. Like, I get that stocks have to go up for the company to be whatever, but like at the cost of a merger that I don't know. Like, I don't understand the science of it. But
those are your new bosses. You better be quiet.
I don't know what that's gonna. I don't know what it's gonna change. If it goes through, I think it's still pending. I know they voted on it yesterday, but like they're still.
I thought it's officially happening as of yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
They got to approve it.
I'm really happy
by the
for
law now.
Yeah. Now their law has to approve it.
Oh well,
which is going to be difficult.
Well, 47's in there, so
law has been doing a lot of lawing lately. So
yeah, man, order not law.
We'll see.
We'll see. We're already seeing Animal Farm. All right, Jordan Garza. Coy, please put the voice on Absolute Batman. It's so sick.
I think you both like it. I think we've talked about it. I think it's like a really interesting retelling of a lot of like big stories, and it's the most big 90s thing since the 90s. It definitely is the most popular comic in the last 20 years, like for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
gonna say
That's a good sell. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. You got it, buddy.
It's good
I believe you.
and popular.
I'll get it.
Okay, get it.
One day I'll do it.
I've always noticed that you recommend a lot of absolutes, and Batman is usually not the first one you recommend.
It's my third favorite, but that's only because Martian Manhunter is, I think, one of the most inventive comics of the last 10 years out of any big studio. It is so inventive to the medium of comics. Sometimes you have to pick up a page and look at it through the sun to get all the context of the book. Like, they use the medium itself, and it's so heady and intellectual and weird. And then Absolute Wonder Woman is the book that I would say is almost as definitive as her best runs ever. So I think Absolute Batman is kind of like the Avengers movies, where it's big and shiny and polished, and it keeps it's the tent pole, it keeps the tent up. But Winter Soldier is the thing that's got like the surprises, and that's Wonder Woman. And the weird heady one is going to be like Eternals. So I'm going to be like recommending Eternals for certain people, Wonder Woman for other So I think Martian Manhunter's the best. I think Wonder Woman's the most surprising, and then Batman's the biggest.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Coy. You're the shit, man.
You're the shit. Clayton Crook, thank you for chiming back in. What's a rougher descent, Uncut Gems or The Wolf of Wall Street?
Uncut Gems for me.
Uncut Gems.
Dude, Uncut Gems just like
that movie
hits
breaks you.
Yeah.
It objectively works out worse, too.
Shock.
I
Shock.
can't watch that movie. Like, it's not a fun time.
Yeah, when that ending happens, it is. I saw it by myself at like 2 a.m. one day.
Jesus.
That like fucked me up.
Saw it in theaters. And I was like,
you better wash that down with Good Time.
Yeah.
And then a little Marty Supreme. Have a little trifecta. What a triple feature that would be.
No, Wolf of Wall Street still has some like fantasy to it.
Wolf of Wall Street ends like he's not even really fully
He's fine.
villainized.
Fucking, he's fine right now.
He's fine right now. He can go talk to him.
He fucking promotes himself as like, you might know me as the Wolf of Wall Street. And here's my social media.
Wanna buy this pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people still eat him up and follow his advice.
Which clearly shows the
Listen
end.
to my podcast.
Yeah. So yeah, man, he's fine.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
It's a fun question, though.
That
'cause
movie's
both a descent.
funnier. Clayton Crook, thank you so much. Sam Red, Jun Li, Babylon and Sinners, plays Cat Hardy.
That's what she's fucking from, yeah.
And people be debating whether the whole movie is her fault or not.
It is. It is. It is. If she was a white woman, I wouldn't blame her, though.
That's right.
I'd be like, I understand.
She had her reasons.
It happens. It's scary out there for a white person.
It is.
Always.
It's hard out here.
You gotta
for
show
a
more
white.
show more strength when you're an Asian woman.
That's right.
You know.
You gotta be stoic. Ethan T, thank you for chiming in. Good to see your gents having hard times. Good to see your gents having hard times at the moment. Can always count on the RR to keep. Oh, I see. Good to see you gents having hard times at the moment. Can always count on the Real Rejects to help keep us going. Thank you guys for being who you are. You mean the world.
Aw, Ethan T.
That's very sweet.
You son of. Now I'm worried because you didn't request Better Man.
Now we're watching it. We're watching right now. We're gonna watch it right now.
Yeah. If I didn't have a place to be, I'd say we just throw it on for Ethan T. But
I'll just leave it playing while you guys leave, and then get this whole stream blocked and demonetized. Thank
we
you.
appreciate you, Ethan T. Hopefully things turn the corner, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Sending you love, buddy.
I'm genuinely kind of concerned right now. Are you okay? Send me a social media message.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Hit it in the chat. And on social media. All where books are sold. Appreciate you, Ethan, nonetheless. Avery, how much do you think rent is in Invincible?
Oh my god, dude, it's gotta be like $5 a month. Those
insurance premiums though.
That same city just keeps getting wrecked and invaded. 5 seasons. In this season, like almost every episode was a fucking worldwide invasion. Like,
gotta move.
Like who would live in this world? This is just awful. So yeah, it's got to be like $5 a month to live there.
It's the Gotham of metropolises.
In a sense, yeah, it's just fucking it's constantly being wrecked by invasions and Viltrumites and other creatures who are not Viltrumites. It's awful there. No, never lived there.
Dude.
Gladly live in Gotham first.
Absolutely. People are writing for Ghost Rider Evil Dead in the chat. Daniel Sessions is back. Thank you for chiming in. Greg, since you are watching Mall Shadow Lord, more asking you, but what do you think of Sam Witwer as Mr. Sinister?
Ooh, he would provide. I mean, you're familiar with Sam Witwer. No,
we're like real life friends. I've been trying not to name drop. I love Sam. He dated a friend of mine. He's one of the best.
When he transforms,
I know, it took years.
Like Darth Maul, when you watch him in he takes his very serious playing Darth Maul in animated. I heard there were things that about Darth Maul learning like tea and other Japanese practices that they did from all Shadow Lords. So Sam Witwer went to Japan to actually learn it. He's just doing fucking voiceover.
That's Sam.
Yeah, he's a dedicated actor, nerd, geek.
Yeah.
He would pull it off, and he's got the wickedness in that eyes. He's got the wickedness in the brows that I think he can pull it off.
We did a short film together, and he was playing a wrestler, like in jest. And before we rolled, he sat and meditated and thought of all the backstory he had developed about the real version and then his version, and was doing push-ups and and it was for a short YouTube video. And I was like, this guy is amazing. I love Sam. He's a really fascinating guy.
No, he loves the art. I think he would pull it off. Actually, yeah. It's actually really good.
Yeah, that's a great call.
That's a great casting. Yeah.
Co-signed.
Oh yeah, and he was also like the face of Force Unleashed, which was a very dark character. So yeah, he would pull that off easily. He's got that wickedness in his eyes.
Wickedly talented. Also, Coy, your mom says that she's going to pass the hellos along to Juliana. She's great. She's great because she's unapologetically herself. And
Truth.
Your mom loves self-confidence.
Truth.
So.
She raised 3 good, independent kids.
Here, Coy. Jordan Garza, live-action Invincible castings. Cavill as Thrag.
There's this thing about J.K. Simmons where he can play the live-action version of anything he's animated.
Yep.
Like,
just put J.K. Simmons in.
Who would play Omni-Man? J.K. Simmons would play Omni-Man. Like,
he got jacked for that Christmas movie.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, no, he would be perfect for it. He looks like J. Jonah Jameson. Make him J. Jonah Jameson.
Put him in.
I would do that. Who would play Thrag? Lee Pace, man. Lee Pace would actually pull it off.
I think he's perfect on both sides of the camera for it.
There's something about the casting of Invincible where they could play a lot of them could play the live action versions. Sometimes you see like I see it with like so much of the time when you hear the voice and then you see the actor, like, wow, they look absolutely nothing like what I imagined. Invincible often like actually kind of that fits. Yeah, I can see it actually. So yeah, I would say Lee Pace, man.
I would just cast who they've cast.
Whose phone is that?
I think it's mine.
Because it's not mine.
That was not mine.
Jordan Garza, thank you so much. Alan Smithy.
Hey,
Ryan. Good to
Ryan.
hear from you.
Thank you for the gifts again, buddy.
Yeah, dude, Sorcerer's right in the next room. Happy Friday, guys.
Happy Friday to you,
Happy
buddy.
Friday.
Thank you so much again for coming out, man.
Hell yeah. All right. Baharo 3 with a duel. Clayface director. Thank you for chiming in. Did the Shut Up and Dance episode for Black Mirror. John and the Shejeks should watch his film Eden Lake. Might be too cruel for Coy. I know a lot of people who love Eden Lake. And goes on to say, Michael B. Jordan, Thomas Crown Affair, Miami Vice, I Am Legend 2.
He's just the IP guy now.
Just naming stuff.
That is a lot of stuff.
I mean, thanks for the recommendations. And when you're Michael B. When you win an Oscar, your salary goes up instantly by millions of dollars. And the guy's already a successful producer as well. That dude's gonna be a fucking billionaire by the time he's like 60.
I'm really excited to see what he does with it because he has power now. In addition to having a name, like he's always had power. He's always been Michael B. Jordan, but now he's Oscar winner and director.
Yeah.
In the last 5 years.
Well, to have a friend and mentor in Ryan Coogler, who also they both understand the power of acquiring and being a producer beyond just the main position they're known for. That's where the real fucking money's at. Like I heard, like fucking Miles Teller's just made like $300 million or something. On some
for
crazy
company he sold.
Yeah. Fucking insane how like some of these actors that we know are so much richer than we realize.
It's because they're not making money
off
acting.
It's not from acting.
Because you can't anymore.
It's
like
the George Clooney thing. He literally at a certain point was like, let me get into business so I can choose based on passion rather than paycheck.
Jacob Elordi just took one of those big campaign ads for perfume. What is it called? Cologne. And he made more money on that than his entire career so far.
Yeah. Reese Witherspoon's a billionaire because of all the books.
Crazy.
She has one of those companies that acquires rights to books and produces them. So a lot of these books that get made are produced by her.
Michael B. Jordan's doing what Seth Rogen did, and he's acquiring a lot of comic IP that isn't popular yet. That's about to be.
The book that I just mentioned is the biggest book in the last couple of years.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan's a genius.
Fucking, he's going to be a billionaire, man.
Here, Michael B.
He's the shit.
Love him.
And he kept that PR shit going. In and out. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, you totally unplugged it. Just out of the thing. Just gone. Up. Greg's coming back.
I said he went to In and Out.
And that's good of him.
And it was good that he still looked humble.
So humble.
Still looked humble.
There,
all right.
there we go. You're back. Beautiful. That was amazing. That's tech
Into the
support.
stream, guys.
That's
Into
tech
the stream.
support you can take to the bank. And I want to watch Eden Lake. All right, here we go. We got Kong of Beasts. guys, hey, guys, hey, wait. Since the people essentially forced the hand of Warner for Coyote versus Acme, could we do the same for Batgirl?
No, someone else bought Coyote versus Acme and helped with the and is handling the distribution for that. So,
Ketchup, I think.
Yeah, so that is not the case for Batgirl.
And Batgirl, I think, I could be wrong, but I think that was when Zaslav took over, and there's a certain window where you can write off the last year's stuff as tax write-offs, but then it has to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So I think Batgirl literally doesn't exist anymore. I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
But no, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. But thank you, though.
All right. I think this is the last.
And have you guys watched Tad?
Love Tactical.
The amazing Dr. Cornpone? The
Totally awesome dad club?
Hey!
The Amazing Digital Circus.
Double Dunkirk.
Double Dunkirk!
Double Dunkirk!
No, haven't seen
Double
it.
the Dunkirk.
Haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about this.
Hell yeah. So have I.
Never heard of this in
now.
my life.
I don't know what that
I don't know what the fuck this is.
What is it? The American what?
The Amazing Digital Circus. We got to get Coy out of
Yeah,
here.
I
I don't
got
have time
him.
to do all this research.
I got
Sean.
him.
If we
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
We don't know.
We don't know. I'm sorry.
We got to campy style this.
Thank
you,
you,
know? Thank you.
Christian.
Quick answer.
Get
Move
in,
the
we
fuck
get
on.
out.
All right, let's get out.
We got a
of here.
back-to-backer from Jay
No,
Dell.
sometimes
to close us
campy
out.
takes a very long time. I'm just joking.
All right, back-to-backer from Jay Dell, and then we're almost home. Excited for Clayface. Thank you, Jay Dell, by the way. Apparently, Mike Flanagan drew inspiration from Feet of Clay.
One of the best episodes of An Amazing Show.
That's a great title, man.
Batman the Animated Series for the script.
Great title.
And James Gunn keeps reinforcing that this is a horror movie. Can't wait to see the end product.
Yep.
Also,
it does look like a horror movie.
I love that footage. You like it?
I love the trailer.
I watched your guys' reaction. Like, it was...
I loved it.
That was like one of my big pops of all of CinemaCon. I filmed a video in the airport. I was so excited to talk about it. That
Dude,
footage is so good.
Even Jeremy Johns is excited for it.
Yeah, I hung out with him a lot at CinemaCon. I haven't seen that guy in forever. He's a really good dude. Like, I really like the man, Jeremy Johns.
Yeah.
Jeraman.
Yeah, I like him too. He's tall.
Friend tour.
Yeah.
I smoked weed with him once.
Mm.
I was really paranoid after. I'm like, this guy hates me.
Jeremy Johns hates me. he's gonna make a video about it. No, I think Jeremy's like one of the front runners of YouTube stuff, and he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
Except when Greg's high.
Jeremy's going to be on a review like, Greg Alba is dog shit.
Red background, Greg face.
Good time if you're drunk. Also, after Greg shouted Cody Leach's Scream 7 review a couple weeks back, I checked it out. Awesome review. Left a comment letting him know it was because of y'all.
no
I
way.
was there. He replied back that he appreciated the shout out from y'all and loved your work.
Aw.
I really love Cody Leach's work, and we talked about maybe like if he comes out to a con out here that we should like try to get a booth together, a panel together. If you guys don't watch Cody Leach's channel, I think like there's some YouTubers who are really defining voices in horror. Dead Meat James, obviously. I think 3C Films is a big part of that, but Cody Leach, I think he keeps at it. He could be like the defining voice as well. So Cody Leach is amazing, man.
It took me a minute to get on the train with him, but like he's one of my favorite like critics in the space right
Definitely.
now. Like his articulation and his even-handedness is always on point. I feel like
he's great, and I've talked to him a few times on like Twitter and Instagram. He's a really, really nice guy. I feel like I'd get along with, like John and I would really get along with him.
Honestly, you talk about like any potential thing. I'm like, really? He wants to? Like, I would love to meet him.
He's a sweetheart. We did MegaCon together 3 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we did
MegaCon.
Universal Parks together and stuff. He's a sweet guy. I like him.
He's really, really cool.
Go subscribe to Cody Leach. Alan Smithy, Ryan, closing us out. Appreciate you, brother. Very much.
You should get there just in time, Coy.
Just FYI, I've got Dustin Hoffman's Laserdisc collection in my office right now. He has like 10 unopened copies of the Papillon Laserdisc. Is that narcissistic? Thank you, rejects.
Nah, man. It's not narcissistic. It's being an asshole. There's two different things. I'm not willing to share it.
I love a laser disc. I respect that Dustin Hoffman has multiple
They're
copies
so
of them.
big.
They're
I
so
didn't
big.
realize it's like a vinyl
It's a legit
record,
vinyl,
basically.
and it's that quality of
vinyl
sound.
for movies.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
It's not just a vinyl. It's like a 12-pound vinyl.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like
They're
it's like
heavy.
it's like what if a CD was also a vinyl and it was like shiny and made of metal?
It was
and,
like
and
what
yeah.
if a disc was a dumbbell?
It's peak 80s futurism too, because it looks so like it's the future.
It's
I
the
love
retro
laser
tech
discs.
I'm saddest I missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Lethal Weapon on Laserdisc.
Oh, my dad owned. That's one of the things I have in a box in my home. I have a shit ton of laser discs.
Oh,
in a
that's
box.
awesome.
That's
That-
a lot of my dad's laser discs.
Those are probably collector's items.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
that's
You're
cool.
probably sitting on millions.
You could frame them.
Yeah. No, I'll just give them away. homeless people.
They'll
New
help
toilet
them.
paper for you.
Light this on fire.
Sorry, I mean unhoused. I mean whatever's that won't get me in
What
trouble.
the people say.
Godzilla.
On that note,
That was Koi's interview.
yep, that's me. Just reaction shots of danger. Just dangerous reaction.
Koi's like, hey,
coverage.
Godzilla.
One of the most genius filmmakers alive. One of the best to ever do it. A man who can make a budget sing. And here we are. Check out my interview. It doesn't sound like
Why
that.
did Coy do the English parts in gibberish?
Why is he? This guy just sounds like a person doing a racist version of a Japanese guy.
There's no escape. I gotta go do a thing. I gotta go.
Racist Japanese impersonator Coy Jandreau.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Coy, thanks for hamming it out with us, or whatever the phrase is. Go watch Cody Leach's YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
John, you're the best. Jordan Garza, you contributed the most this stream.
Hell yeah.
Everyone else is great, too.
Ethan T, hope you're doing good.
Hope you're doing good, Ethan T. Thank you guys
Love you
so
guys.
much. Peace out, Reject Nation. Have
Appreciate
fun in the hum hub.
See you in live 2 weeks.
All right.
I gotta go make my audiobook debut.
Double Dunker.
That was a perfect ending.
Double Dunkirk. Dunkin' Donuts. Dirty Dan. Or was it Dave? Just double Dunkirk. It ain't done. 'Cause it's time for double the Dunkirk. Never done more. Dunkirk.
Dunkirk twice.
How much Dunkirk
Double D.
could ever be enough?
D.
We're here to answer the very questions that have plagued history all throughout the ages.
Why didn't Dunkin' Donuts collab for Dunkirk? Half the title.
Yeah. Dunkirk. Double Dutch done.
Double Dunkirk. Dirty Dan. Donuts.
Chris Nolan, too sophisticated.
You like the double Dutch bus? We're riding on the double Dunkirk bus now, baby.
That's right.
Where's my Shatner face?
Oh,
Where's my snare?
16-bit Shatner.
16-bit. Shat man. He's here for double dunks. Look at that. 5-hour stream. Double Dunkirk.
Double done.
We're double.
Let's do this show backwards.
We're doing it.
Going back.
Right to bed.
All right, I'm asleep.
Yes.
Double Dunkirk every day. It's double Dunkirk. 3 times the fun Kirk. 16-bit Captain Kirk. Dunk a Chino. Al Pacino. Carla Gugino. Other Italian actors. We're doing stuff. Coy and Aaron are pointing and laughing at me, and I can't hear what they're saying. They're just doing stuff now. They're just doing stuff. That was a lot of sits. But you know what? It wasn't a lot of Dunkirk! Double Dunkirk. Ooh! We're doing it doubles. Double the Dunkirk.
Triple Dunkirk.
Double the Dunkirk. Double the Dunkirk. Double the Dunkirk.
Doubles? No.
Double the Dunkirk.
Not anymore.
Double the
Triple Dunkirk.
Double the Dunkirk.
We're doing it
Double
Triple
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
4 hours of double Dunkirk. It's going.